Sounds like someone.
Derek?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Derek.
How are you?
Very well.
I am engaged in a bit of a CF this morning. All kinds of excitement.
What's that?
I'm trying to
What?
fix my stream.
Oh.
Okay, that's been entertaining. Apparently, everything that I learned on YouTube last night was wrong.
Oh, no.
Believe
Are
it
you
or
trying to
believe.
record again and get your recording to work?
Yeah. Yeah, there was some. I think with a OBS update, it just changed everything.
Blah.
And then I tried to get on, knocked over a water bottle. Water started pouring on the floor, so I tried to get out of my cleat, and I broke a cleat.
No! This is all indoors. This is the stuff that happens when you ride outdoors.
Right, yeah, this is all within like 15 minutes here.
Did you happen to have a spare?
Yeah, I have another pair of shoes.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Kick them off. So we'll see. So we're streaming, so we'll see if I get any kind of decent quality on the stream.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe all those triples.
All at the same time. You know, it's like one, and it's fine. And then I was complaining because the house is freaking cold.
Oh, you
and
gotta enjoy that.
And I was thinking, who decided to do the outdoor ride this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, wah, 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 wah. So it's like, I normally have like all the fans blowing. I've got nothing on because I am freaking freezing. Of course, we didn't turn on the heat. Well, we did turn on the heat. Didn't turn on the heat. My house is like 60 degrees.
So I looked this morning before I started to ride at my air conditioner thing, because Thursday night it got kind of full, but not as much as I thought it would.
Right?
So I didn't really pay any attention to it. And I went and looked at it. It's like, holy cow, it's overflowed. It's all, but at least I have it in a big, like a boot pan that you would use
Right.
for putting your dirty boots in.
Yeah.
At least I have it in that. It's like, okay, well, that's also coming out, but I will go dump it out.
Yeah, before you get started.
Yeah. I was surprised that yesterday it just really did it.
So they fixed the sound bug at least.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
Okay.
there was an update when I started.
Oh, I did not
And,
get that. Yeah.
It was very, very quick. I didn't even see just mentioned it was going to update, and then that was it.
Okay. I have my Zwift sounds turned off, so.
Yeah, I brought mine back on. That was bad though.
Was it?
It was like racing with what's that? Like death metal.
Oh, geez.
It was just constant sound. Because it wasn't that they
Oh,
were
yeah.
just loud. They were like stuck. The sounds were sticking.
No.
What's the most aero bike now?
The bike?
Yeah.
TT or
It's not
Non-
it's not the.
Non-GT. Is it the Aero Road, or the Canyon Aero Road, or did they draft that, didn't they? I wonder if it's back to the specialized.
I think it's
Venge.
yeah, I think it's still the Venge.
Well, it says 3 and 3.
is it whoever sponsors them the most?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
They get them tweaked a little bit.
3 and 3. 3 and 3. I'll go with the specialized Venge. And then I'm
Are you-
getting the lowdown for my races. Bike 1 is Aero, so for the Aero, go with DTC. I cut 62, not disc. I'm not going to go disc.
Are you all riding in Mercury?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh no, I mean right
Go
now.
do some
I mean
board-
right
go
now.
do some boardwalks.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm.
You're in McCurry.
yeah.
Yes, everyone's in McCurry. Just
Yeah.
answer that for you.
I'm doing stage 3 with the group.
Okay.
Julie's about to do what's that called again? Some kind of little race series.
Tiny races.
Tiny
Mini
races.
me's. Mini me race.
Yeah.
Mini me
Yeah.
races.
Sounds like a challenge. Especially if you're sprinting each time.
Yeah.
Well, so here's what the guys are saying. they go easy in the first 2 races, and then they go harder in the 3rd and 4th. Because
Okay.
everybody does exactly the opposite.
Okay. Try to game the race
we'll
a little
see.
bit. Yeah.
I guess we'll see. I'm gonna go look and see if they're on the chat voice or not. Somebody join voice and tell me.
Oh. Oh. I'm already warming up. It's only 8 minutes.
Now you're glad it's 60 degrees.
Yeah, now I am. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna drop off this chat for a little bit, and if nobody else comes on, I'll come back to this. Well, I don't know. It depends on how much I'm breathing hard. You know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you sure you want to do that? We'll just make fun of you.
Motivate you.
All right. Hopefully, I'll chat with you between, because I should hopefully have 5 minutes between.
Yeah,
Oh,
give
dear.
us a text. If I don't talk to you, give us a text before you stop by tomorrow.
I think she already got off.
That's okay. She's got our beer, what's it called? The beer advent
Advent.
calendar from Costco. This is important stuff.
Oh, that's important stuff. Yeah.
Beers.
Well, this is the 3rd year we tried to get it, and she's the one that's gotten it. So we're like, well, Penny, we can just never pick it up. We can never get there at the right time to get it.
Oh, it's a limited time little deal.
Yeah, it's limited time and it's highly popular. So
And
they'll
it's-
put it out and it'll be gone in a week.
And it's
Get
what
close to
beer you need to
December.
drink what day? Is that what it is?
I think it gives you a little 6-ounce beer, or is it 12 ounce?
I don't know what it is.
I don't,
Oh.
we don't know. I
Oh,
don't-
it gives you a beer.
It's got 24 of them.
Oh.
Stay till Christmas.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You drink a beer a day. And all of a sudden, are you interested or not really?
I'm much more interested.
They should have like a tall boy for the last day, like on Christmas Day.
It'd be stupid if someone was like, okay, go buy a 6-pack of this beer and drink one a day. I
One a
mean,
day, that
yeah,
would be
yeah,
great
they
sales,
give
but-
you the special beer, yeah.
Oh wow.
Last year I tried to do it just to find different beers every day, and there was problems with that because we started in Florida, so we were on vacation, and then, and like I don't know, I went to a liquor store because it was the closest place, and all they had was tall boys, and I'm like, after a few days of that I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I guess it's just getting crazy.
Well, I'm actually looking for a solution where you can kind of like save a beer. Because I like beer.
Yeah.
I like to drink beer, but drinking a beer every night is just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. So
Well,
I
if
was
it's
hoping
a
that these
stick
were
down,
smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably do.
So if there's a way you could save your beer and drink
Oh,
it the
that's
next
true.
day,
Yeah.
and without it
yeah.
being flat, that would be
Yeah.
cool. And I've
Well,
looked
you have
I've
so
looked
many
around.
good ideas, Garrett.
I've looked around. I can't find. You can do it with like growlers and things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I got something for big volumes, but
Then you'd end up like pouring half of 5 different beers in there.
Oh.
So Will's gonna take the challenge on and try to finish it every night. Oh,
Every
and
night.
I'm gonna help. So maybe
The
so
alcoholic
maybe
challenge, is that
that'll
what
help.
See,
Yeah,
if there's someone,
alcohol.
if there's someone to help, if I just half a beer, I probably could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some of these fancy beers come in pints, so then that's 16 ounces. It's like,
That's
ugh, that's a lot of beer.
Mhm.
Oh, here we go. I'm doing my intervals on the sand. Apparently the sand rolls like tarmac.
Are you doing McCurry?
Yeah, I'm in McCurry.
Okay. New route?
Yeah.
Nice. I need to do the new ones.
So I guess Julie's race, she races with other people, like they're a team again. Is that how that works?
No, they're just individual races.
Solo.
Yeah, it's just solo.
Oh, okay, they are solo races. Okay.
But she can draft other people and all that.
Yeah.
That's the good thing
Yeah.
about it.
It's just the regular Zwift racing, not the teams. Oh,
Okay.
that fan's really cold.
Eric, I've never heard you complain so much.
I'm so whiny this morning. I'm like, I was annoyed with myself. I was so whiny. I was like,
But it's normally
it's
76
cold.
degrees in the house.
Yeah.
The next day it's like 60. That's a big adjustment.
But it's like, oh, and I broke my cleat. Oh, and this. It's like, oh, just shut up.
No, breaking your cleat is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
I was just-
riding.
I was surprised. No, I was just planning on jumping on. And I saw this little piece on the floor. I thought, what is this? I thought, oh, that's a cleat bit.
So you didn't even feel it. You just saw it on the floor and figured it out that you broke a
Right.
cleat.
Yeah, I broke it when I was getting off the bike to clean up the water that was pouring on the floor.
I mean, I say that, I'm like, oh god, you sound like you're whining, but honestly, that sounds like a typical morning I have.
Right. So there you go.
So I'm like,
You're allowed.
really not that whiny, honestly.
You're allowed to have
I'm
whiny
like
mornings.
Kendra level of, yeah,
Of wi-
Kendra
of
level
wine.
whining now.
I was 5 minutes into my group ride, and then I'm like, I don't have a sweat rag. The overhead fan is not turned on. So I start texting Kendra.
He's lucky I'm not riding right now.
Right.
Can you bring me a, can you
So
bring
can
me a
bring me-
rag?
can you bring
Can
me-
you turn it on?
Can you do this? Can you do that?
Exactly.
I'm
Oh, my
obviously
brow.
not prepared for life.
Yeah. 8 a.m. comes at you quick in the morning. I don't know. Maybe not for you, but
Yeah, I didn't. I wanted to get on earlier, but obviously wasn't happening this morning.
Boy,
I don't know what to
that
say.
50 degrees got everybody, huh?
It really did. It really did.
well, I've got you. I need to. There's a. I got someone interested in interviewing me for a job
Uh huh.
that. Here's the inbox.
They're doing the EMR software you were talking about.
Who is it?
I wanted to get your opinion of if you know anything about the company. Let's see.
What do they want you to do for them?
Well, I mean, he's a software developer. My guess he was going to be a software developer for them, but I don't know. They might want to. They might want to hire him to be a janitor or something. Who knows?
You never know.
No. Let's see. No. Is it not in my?
It sounded like they do EMR software.
Yeah, there's only
I'll look
there's
it
only
up.
1,000 of them,
Yeah.
maybe more.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, it could be just like another. Like everyone's hoping they're going to be the one that everyone
Maybe-
adopts, right?
Maybe it's gonna be 1,001 when I start mine.
Yeah.
So it's called Nomi, N-O-M-I, Health.
Ooh,
Have you heard of that?
no,
It's
never heard of
local
it.
to Austin, I think. Have an office here anyway, and they do cloud-based stuff.
Yeah, most people are
They're run
cloud-based.
by millennials.
Yeah, most people are cloud-based now.
I would say it is probably targeting millennials for employment because they want Go programmers and
Okay.
Python programmers.
Ooh. Yeah, Python sketch, but Go would be good in your environment.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Most people.
Unfortunately, I'm not super familiar with it because I've been doing .NET for
Okay.
a decade.
Most people build these, and they don't care about speed. And then it gets to be a real problem in production,
Yeah.
and everybody complains. And then they say, "Well, we got all this code. I can't fix it."
Yeah.
So,
They
Yeah.
kind of try to do the micro transactions,
right.
which you just kind of, and then you can kind of scale up and down your VMs and
Yeah.
resources to grow.
Oh, it's
but-
but the VMs are fine, but it's the transfer rate. It's going to
of
be
the data,
it's going to be controlled by your
Sure.
transfer rate.
your pipe.
Yeah. And God knows what everyone has, but you have to plan for the least common denominator. Like Bryan, Texas would be one of those.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Or even worse, Huntsville, Texas, where we barely have 2 cans in a string. So yeah, if they're paying attention to speed, then that's a good thing. That means they at least have thought about their product.
Might give me an opportunity to try out health software
Yeah.
programming and learn Go.
Can learn what you need to learn, and then I'll hire you away.
Yeah, they'll take you. Yeah, right. Yeah,
You probably have to learn Julia though.
I don't know what that is.
That's another compiled. It's a compiled software. I think you're gonna have to go to something compiled to give you a reasonable speed. Unless you want to just do it in machine language, just assembly. Developing a graphical program in assembly. That doesn't sound like a very good time.
Crazy how many languages have come out in the last 20 years since I started working in programming.
Oh man. Or a new JavaScript framework every week.
Yeah.
At what point in time do you say enough's enough? My little mini map up here is giant. I don't know if you guys are noticing that. The little
It's big. Yeah.
the little arrow takes up half the screen.
Wait, what?
The little mini map on the view.
The arrow that is you?
Yeah, takes up half the screen. Yeah.
No, that's not how mine is.
It's like really zoomed. It's all really zoomed in. I can kind of see the road.
The route, I guess.
The only one that's halfway useful is a tilted one. Yeah, most of the EMRs are written now just to mimic a paper chart,
Really.
which is absurd.
Yeah, that's like the bare minimum.
Well, it's really inefficient for both data entry and user. Computers do things really well, and flipping up an entire page of data you're not going to use is not something they do well.
I was thinking about your problem with like that, where the data you care about is not what you see first and
Right.
hard to find. And,
Yeah.
I mean, what they need really is to introduce AI that tracks how you use the software and then improves, shows you what you want to see like right away the next time. You know that.
Yeah.
that
You could
kind
do
of-
that. Even faster. We just ask the provider what you want to see.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, some of that is pretty straightforward, and then there's the usability of how the UI works.
Right.
Yeah, you got to give people more than one way to do everything, and then you kind of take the metrics to see how they do things, what's popular, and then you have to sort of design your UI around that kind of stuff.
I would do it the other way around. I would figure out
Yeah.
what's best and teach the user.
It's impossible.
It's absolutely possible. Most of the low-level users, they're trained on the job,
Yeah.
so
but
their learning curve is low.
people tend to try to do things efficiently, right? Especially when
No.
you do a lot.
No, they do
What?
things the way they did them last time.
No.
They
Well, they try to get faster at doing them the way they know how to do them.
right, but it's still if it's the same way, it's still slow. Most people are very non-creative, especially healthcare. They
Yeah,
just
that
want
might
it.
be
They just want it flopped in front of them.
To be honest,
The problem solved.
I don't know a single. I know a lot of programmers, and I don't know a single one in healthcare.
No, it's very uncommon.
What is it between like either go in healthcare or just into coding?
Yeah.
So what is
Well,
that
there's-
change
There's
there?
I'm in enterprise systems management, and then there's also game developers are a whole different breed.
Right.
That's where the really creative people go. because they get paid less and have to work more hours. They really love it.
But they like it, yeah.
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 Enterprise is just enterprise. You know, you're grinding through numbers for some big company.
Well, it's systems management is what I do. Like it's not numbers really. It's being able to deploy like new software to all of your computers from one place without having to go around
Yeah.
one and
Oh yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Yeah, but it like since I started doing it like over a decade ago, first it was a standalone app. Then and you had to install clients everywhere. Then it became a web-based app, but it was still on premise. And then from there it moved to the cloud, and you know we started doing mobile clients and all of that stuff. It was different, a different environment. Same damn code, like same damn problem, same. It gets a little old after a while, you know.
Yeah. You got to rethink it.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. When you've got people pressing down.
Well, yeah.
States and all that.
Well, you have inertia.
Yep.
You have corporate inertia. You have code inertia. That's what's the problem with a lot of the EMR, the upper level EMR programs. They have a huge amount of inertia. They can't afford to go back and rewrite all that stuff.
Yeah. They're too worried about getting released before their competitor, or
Right.
making sure they have all the check boxes.
Yes, or just maintaining what they have, or not doing anything like our current one.
That sounds like a waste. That's not a company that's going to be around for a long time. Unless
No.
they already have a huge market share.
They're just relying on the fact that there's a huge cost to the user to change.
Yeah.
This new route is definitely different. Kind of like it. It's a little less rolly than the regular
You're actually
Mercury stuff.
riding in the sand at times.
What was that?
You actually ride in the sand at times.
Yeah, you're on the sand.
Huh.
But Zwift Insider says it has the same rolling resistance as tarmac.
Oh wow, nice.
So it just looks different.
So just keep your road bike.
Keep your road bike. Yeah, don't switch.
Okay. No fat tires.
No need. No need. No swifting. No swallowing in and around the sand.
Getting a little crazy here in Austin. We've got so much technology companies now. It's just displaced. I think a significant percentage of the population is unable to afford to live here anymore.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, because it's the Silicon Valley problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone comes in with big salaries, can afford absurd rents, blows everybody out. Yeah.
On top of that, then you've got the traffic has been ballooning. It's just insane, and the roads here are not designed.
It was bad before.
Yeah. It was bad before, exactly.
One of the reasons I didn't want to move to Austin is just the
Yeah.
day-to-day traffic.
I've unlocked the socks. Socks equals happy tootsies. Yeah.
Socks was
When I
what?
used to
What
live
level is
in
that?
Dallas.
Oh, it's just the McCurry Stage 3.
Okay. When you lived in Dallas? Uh-huh.
Oh, when I used to live in Dallas, I lived in like near White Rock Lake, and I was well known not to leave my apartment on a work day between the hours of like 4 and 6 because it was just so backed up around me. And our house where we live now in Austin, it's getting to be the same kind of thing where we're like, okay, you don't want to drive between the morning rush hour traffic or the evening rush hour traffic in either direction because it's backed up all the way. And it didn't used to be like that. It's
Yeah.
been very noticeable after the pandemic. It's kind of, it's calmed down and everything's opening back up and everyone's
Right.
in 2020,
Right.
2021.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The population
Yeah.
ballooned, but they weren't on the
Ballooned.
streets, and now they're
Yeah.
on the streets.
Now they're on the streets, yeah. So they ballooned, but no one was still on the streets at the time. And then all of a sudden, we're all on the streets, and I'm like, where the fuck do these people come from? Who
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah. I understand.
I mean, on the flip side of that, which is good, Will and I were talking about that. I have my old house that I lived in before we got married, and I have it rented out right now.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, it's becoming quite the moneymaker.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, having real
I
estate.
bought it back in 2008, so
Nice.
now I'm like, wow, this is getting to be nice.
Yeah. Having the real estate is a nice thing.
Yeah, having the real estate, having to buy it after the fact is not good.
No.
So, yeah, I would have never guessed that would have happened because I bought it 2008, right before the market crashed. So I was one of those unlucky people that did that. My neighbors also did that, and they had to short sale their property.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, in 2009, a year later, they had to short sell it because he lost his job. And ironically, he was a game maker, like he was a game developer. So ironically, he lost his job, but he got a new one, but he had to move out to California, so they had to short sell their home. So they lost money, and I'm like, well, I guess we're holding on to it. I guess I'm getting rewarded for it.
Yeah.
So that's the flip side of it. It's kind of good news and bad news. Bad traffic, but
You just need to buy real estate and become a real estate mogul, and then.
That's right. And then run for president.
that was a little bit of a bit of a leap there, but I'll go with it. Yeah.
That was my master plan. Become a real estate mogul and then run for president.
Fine. You have a website up yet? I'll send you a contribution.
I'm about to set up my pack.
Yeah. Taking donations now.
Yeah. Will, if you're talking back there, we can't hear you. You must be on mute.
Oh yeah. No, I was saying. I thought you were talking about Donald Trump for a second. You said, that become a real estate mogul and then run for president.
Well,
That's
Kendra's going to be
exactly
the
what
new Trump.
the new Trump.
The new Trump.
We're not going to make this country hurt.
Doesn't look like Trump. Doesn't talk like Trump. Doesn't act like Trump. But you're the new Trump, which is about right, I think.
Yeah.
Run green. You got to run Green Party, but bill yourself as the new Trump.
Right. There's a Green Party.
There's a Green Party. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's that
Smaller than the
obscure
Tea Party.
third party.
Fourth.
system that doesn't
Fifth, maybe.
exist.
Fifth.
Fourth party. Fourth,
Fifth.
fifth, right. The others.
The other white meat. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The other.
I was sort of before the election, kind of running through every candidate, trying to figure out who I was going to vote for, and I looked up everybody and all of their websites, and man, some of them were just so sad. Like,
Oh, really?
you're running for state office, homie. You can get yourself a picture that's not like,
Yeah.
that's not like you just pulled it off of Facebook.
Like League of Women Voters, they always put out a guide, and you got like a bunch of candidates that don't even do that. Don't
No.
put a
That's
description.
what I
Nothing.
respond.
Yeah.
No.
It's like, how are we supposed to vote for you if you don't even tell us who you are? The odds are going to be low. Let's put it that way.
Those people never ran for student body president.
Right, for nothing. Yeah, for nothing. Didn't hand out, suckers with their name on the stick.
Right. They weren't kissing babies. None of that.
None of the above. And some of them just have Facebook pages, which in this day and age is not adequate.
No.
Maybe they could just open up something on Twitter.
Right, yes. I don't know. Does it?
That is Twitter today.
And now they
Does
can
it-
pay $8
right.
a month for the
Yeah.
blue
Do they have to pay for the check mark or no?
Exactly.
check mark. Yep, they do. Everybody has to pay.
One has to pay. So
That's
if I
is that
pay
how
my
they're gonna make their money?
that's his answer
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I pay my $8, can I get verified as Elon Musk?
No.
No?
Exactly.
If you use the name of a famous person, you get like insta ban. Somebody did that. A comedian changed her display
Yeah,
name
I saw that.
and got
Got banned.
yeah.
Insta-banned. Is that what you called it?
Yeah. I think in her case it was temporary. But yeah, I don't know how he's going to do anything with half the staff gone.
I think it's going.
He's setting himself up for failure.
I think Twitter was teetering for years, both for like finding a sense of purpose and profitability. And I think he's just going to push it over the edge.
Mhm.
We know
I
it's
mean,
only
I thought it
birds.
interesting how badly they wanted to sell to Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dollar
Part of me was like, I think those executives that got fired knew it, and they're like, "See ya, sucker!" Like
Right,
they
yeah.
made out like bandits, right? They're
probably-
like, "You're stuck, Elon."
They probably sold all of their options long
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, I think they're doing just fine, and
know.
and Elon Musk is going to pick up the tab.
Right. I think so too. Yeah. When he now has interest
The fact that
payments
they
of a.
sued him to sell to him.
Right.
I was like,
Okay.
what's wrong with Twitter if they're doing that? you
Right.
know?
Oh yeah.
Selling a lot of Tesla stock in the billions
Yeah.
to pay for stuff.
Well, he's got interest payments of $1 billion
How often does he have those?
once a year. $1 billion a year. He has to pay just in interest.
Wow, I don't even, man, I'd love to be a banker right now. That's why bankers make out like bandits.
Oh, yeah.
They like win no matter who.
That's why they're on all the
Wins or
boards.
loses.
of
Yeah.
companies.
Yeah. They get you on the way up, and they get you on the way down.
Yeah.
And then when he defaults on the loan, then they own Twitter.
There you go.
For
They
what
can
that's
sell
worth.
it back to the original executive.
Right. Back to Jack Dorsey, who's back in the back laughing. I'll buy it back again. It'll be his like 4th time at the helm.
Yeah, I've never watched business as close as I'm watching this business transaction with Elon Musk because he's making it such a carnival. Like, I'm actually
Right.
entertained by this whole. I'm like, because my company's been bought and sold, and I was like, no one's ever been this exciting about a sale before.
I mean, he can do what he wants with it, but I look at him carrying a sink into the company headquarters for photo ops. Sink this, and then laying off half the company. What an asshole! You know, I mean, if I worked there, I would be looking for a new job as soon as he.
I think
I have a feeling that almost everyone. I have a feeling most people were probably looking for a new job the minute
Yeah.
they learned that he was even interested. I'd be like, we're moving.
I think anyone who wasn't was a fool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You knew what
Yeah.
was
Now they
you knew
gotta
what
get
was
to sleep
coming.
on the floor at work. He took away no remote work anymore.
And the thing is that a lot of people had moved out of state.
yeah.
So,
People live all over, you know.
well, if you said no remote work, people moved away. They're probably not going to move back.
No.
Exactly. That was an easy way for him to cut the workforce.
It was.
Say, well, it wasn't me. You have to quit, so he doesn't have to pay
True.
That's
anything.
a dumb
True.
way to do it because the good way to
Right.
do it is to find out who your best employees are and try to keep them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be the patient and smart way to do it, right?
But you can't do
Yeah.
that in a week of showing up to the company.
No,
Right.
he's doing
Yeah, so
chopping
that's not
block
what
stuff.
happened. Yeah. Yeah, it's just massive chopping block stuff because he thinks everybody is worth the same.
And then
you
pushing
know.
people to work around the clock,
Yeah.
sleep in their office, just pushing people to give up. There's some guy that he asked to give up a major portion of his vested interest or whatever.
No. No,
Yeah, like
really?
on the way out, they had a falling out, and he got fired. Yeah. There's an
Wow.
article about
He's
sad.
probably not going to do that. Oh, Island
So,
Hopper.
There's two sides to every story, but he is
Yeah.
closest thing to a modern slave driver there is.
Yeah, and it's one thing if you're running SpaceX and people are passionate about your product.
Yeah.
I can people see people being only so passionate about Twitter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, another social media app. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll work night and day for you.
Yeah, that's true. Pushing the boundaries of what? Of crazy people posting? I don't know.
The most passionate people about Twitter are journalists because they turn it all into news.
Right.
But there's
Yeah.
like only a quarter of Americans that are even on it.
And what percentage of those quarter actually look at it? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I
Yeah.
am quote on Twitter.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I am too, and I haven't logged in to look at anything for a long
Nah.
time, actually.
I just see what journalists quote. in
Yeah,
their
the
articles.
journalist would be most sad
Yeah.
if it goes belly up.
Because it's all the trolls make it really newsworthy, and they're gonna probably let the king troll back on. So
Yeah.
the orange troll.
But he didn't do that hot in this election. So
He didn't. His candidates did not.
They tanked. Yeah.
Michigan, none of them got elected.
like
I heard.
none of them.
Yeah.
That was pretty startling.
Yeah.
I think the personal cachet is still there with the diehards, but the less than committed are becoming a little disenchanted with the bullshit.
Gotta hope that people don't want to be sipping from that straw all the time. It's
I think
just-
the sad thing I think I've come to realize is people do.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, I just finished Mech Isle Loop. That was
Okay.
a short one.
Yay!
Yeah, I just finished Island Hopper.
How many miles have you got, Will?
Well, this was less than 5K.
Oh,
Just-
you've been riding for a while, though.
20
He's going
20
really
miles
slow.
was the last one.
It defines the little ring. I got this special 12-tooth chain ring. I can make the courses last all day.
Well, if it makes you better cyclists outside, then you
Right.
go ahead and do that.
There's no jump miles.
There's no jump wild.
It's a myth. Junk miles are a myth.
All right, looks like bridges and boardwalks is my next.
You're just gonna click them all off today.
Yeah, I don't know. I might actually. You know what I need to do is launch tax training and download a video to ride one of those. I tried
Will
to do
do
that
being
in Lake.
attacked.
Hey, you like it?
It's amazing.
It's amazing,
I love
even.
I love the video riding, right? Like it actually moves at my pace.
Uh huh.
So if I slow down, it slows down. So, and it's HD.
So when you're
They blur
climbing
out.
up that long climb, it really feels like it takes you 4 hours.
But you get to see what it looks like.
Right.
They blur out all the faces of other runners and riders.
Oh, they do.
You see on the trail.
That's hilarious.
But you get to see some weird things. And like that, I told you about that one dude with a truck and a trailer that pulled out right in front of the
Yeah, right?
you know.
Yeah.
Of whoever's making the video.
So did you flip off the?
Did you flip them
screen
off?
then?
Yeah.
Oh, I was pissed. I was like, this guy, he's a danger.
Does it give you the option of, calling the police right then?
Well, it's funny because he pulled up to it. He got caught at a stoplight, maybe within 50 yards of that, and 100 yards maybe. cyclist was coming up on him in the other lane, and then all of a sudden it switched, like the video switched to you're going through the intersection.
You didn't get to see his
None
face?
of that traffic is there anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have left him non-blurred out.
Oh man, he would have gotten doxxed hard by all the cyclists in the world.
I think it would have been awesome. Maybe swatted a few times.
Oh, is that where they call the SWAT police to come and?
Yeah.
That's ended badly before, right?
Oh yeah, it has.
Killed.
People have been killed. Yeah.
It's usually gaming kids.
Yeah.
Boys that do that.
So how have your investments in crypto gone?
Oh, well, my what's that one that went belly up just recently?
FTX.
FTX. Yeah, and apparently there were a lot of Hollywood stars investing in that.
Uh-huh.
Well, they don't need the money anyway.
They don't need it anyway. They donate it to somebody else at this point.
Sorry, I'm just listening to the conversation.
I was heavily.
All that millions of crypto that I believed in, because
Right.
the people that were like really pushing crypto, I was like, you guys are in a cult. You're not convincing me.
I mean, there
Yes.
are people that are extremely wealthy from it, but
Yep.
not from FTX.
Not from
Yeah,
FTX.
obviously not.
Well, there are always the people that get in at the bottom, right?
Yep.
It's always the way.
Always people that get at the bottom, and they're gonna make millions and millions, and everyone's gonna talk about them, thinking that, oh yeah, 5
I
years
can-
later when everyone's already in it, I obviously can make millions and
Right.
millions too.
No.
It's just another multi-level marketing scheme.
Yep. It is. It is. Something that's a derivative of something that has no value is not going to turn out well.
Yeah.
I'm just going
yeah.
to tell you that right now, as a
And I
blanket
know-
blanket statement.
That is kind of a blanket statement, right? And as scary as I was actually kind of scared when they were like, and it's not regulated, isn't that great? And I'm like, seriously?
Seriously?
I'm like, yeah, it's not regulated. at
No,
all,
I mean
so-
serious, and it's great.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, they thought it was great, and I was like, I was like, I know for a fact that after the huge 1920 crash, they
Right.
put in several regulations.
Right.
After that, after every single major crash in the United States, there've been little tiny regulations put into place. You probably don't even notice that actually help prevent in
Right.
the future to try to stabilize the economy.
Right. If you're
So yeah, I'm like,
you're-
not all regulation is bad. I agree.
Right.
There's some that goes over. It's always an argument. What's the best level? But
right, but if you're
if there was regulation, I mean, you could take pills that had what was that big story? It
Arsenic.
was a weight loss pill that had a tapeworm.
Oh,
You could
nice.
take
Okay.
pills for them. Yeah, back before they had consumer regulation.
It really
Right.
worked.
It really worked.
Yeah, they worked beautifully. Right
the
into
whole-
tapeworm.
Or the whole Laetrile thing, the cancer curing Laetrile.
That's right.
was
That's
that?
right.
Arsenic from peach pit. Arsenic from peach pits.
Yeah.
They processed it down and put it into pills and called it Laetrile and said it was a cancer cure. Actually, it was just arsenic poisoning.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, obviously regulation is kind of helpful
Yeah.
at times, right?
When your cryptocurrency exchange is so shady that they can't base it in the United States, your
Yeah.
Your li-
that's
your
how you-
life-
I didn't know that.
your
Was that
life partner
FTX?
needs to step in and say,
Was that FTX? They weren't.
Yeah, they were
They
based
weren't.
in the Bahamas because their product was lending funds so that people could short or long crypto.
They were lending. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's always a bad idea.
Right. So
Always. Oh wow.
you were betting crypto on margin.
Yeah,
That's-
that's always a
It's just not going to be good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just betting. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
betting. Is all that is.
Yeah. They make movies about that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's true. The problem is that it's a little complex to understand. Like if someone asked me to explain like betting on margin, I'd be like, ooh, I don't know if I can explain that. So I know a lot of people don't understand it, so maybe that's why they easily fall into it going, oh, if I just like borrow money and then buy stock and it goes up and when I pay it back, I still make the profit.
Right.
You know, that's how they see it. And I'm like, but you're betting on it going up.
Right. And if it goes down, you
Yeah,
don't just make the
you're-
loss, you make the whole thing.
Exactly. Yeah. You go down and down and down some more. It's
Yeah.
like the loss is
Yeah, because
lot more.
if there's a run on it, then you're done.
yeah.
And that's what happened.
Sorry, I hadn't been following the Bitcoin. I did see an article about like it was a young 20-something guy who lost 94% of his wealth in one day, and I assumed it was cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
'cause
sure.
I heard the underpinning. I just assumed, given his age, and he lost 94% of his wealth, and I was like, my guess is he really wasn't wealthy in the
No.
first place.
No, it was all just
This
on
is all
paper.
pretend-
Yeah.
exactly. This is all pretend money.
Yeah.
So that's
like-
when you brought it up. I'm like, oh, I guess it's worse than I thought.
Yeah. It's like when you're in Vegas and you're up, you cash out.
Yeah.
You don't put it back down again.
Yeah, but it's always so greed is beautiful, right?
Oh, it
is
is.
always. Oh man, it's hard to say. Okay, that's
what
enough.
people
It's
do.
so hard to do that.
People buy high because hey, that's doing well. Let's get some of that, and they sell low.
Yeah.
Crap, it's
Yep.
going down. I got to get out.
Right?
Yep.
And I know people who have a lot of money who are doing that.
Direct them my way. I can facilitate their loss.
Yeah.
That's
Save me the trouble and just send me a check for 7 bills and it's fine.
Oh no, I lost that. The recount. Sorry, I'm so not doing anything active right now. I'm doing old lady stuff.
Are you crocheting now?
I'm crocheting. I'm
Oh,
trying to
excellent.
learn how to-
I figured you were like at least speed crocheting or something,
no, there's no speed
many-
crocheting when
Do-
it comes to
Are they loops? Are they locks? Are they knots? What is it that he
Good. You're doing
produces?
go as fast as you can to the end of the line and then you take the next row is rest. And then the next one is
yeah.
is VO2 crocheting.
So old lady things. I'm like, I am set when I head to the, when I head to Shady Acres, I am so set. I know exactly what I'm going to do every day. I'm going to do Zwift in the morning and then crochet in the afternoon. And,
And you're
going
gonna
to
make-
my life.
And you make pot holders for everyone around you.
Exactly. With pot holders, I plan on making biking crochet sweaters. Everyone's going to have the best looking crochet sweater on their Zwift bike. Shady Acres.
I actually got an idea from I don't know what I saw, like decorations for Christmas coming up. Like you could, since you're crocheting animals, you could crochet like a turkey for Thanksgiving as a decoration,
Oh, I
or you know, a
can.
snowman for Christmas. Make it as
The
big
whole
as you
thing
want.
crocheted.
Yeah.
You're right.
What was that?
I
That was
could.
that was a scene in Hitchhiker's Guide
But wait,
where
what?
they did you see that movie?
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah,
change
the
when they
book.
changed dimensions or something, and all the people and furniture and everything were like these crocheted figures, and one of them barfed out a whole thing of yarn, multicolored yarn.
Is that where that comes from? Sorry, I have this ball of yarn that's actually just a mess of tangles.
Yeah.
And they actually call that yarn barf.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, is that where they got the idea? That's brilliant.
Well, it was actually it was there. I don't know if it was there for the first time, but
That's funny. No, I haven't seen that movie in ages.
yeah, I haven't either. But
Did it star the guy that was in The Hobbit? That actor?
well, it has Zoe Deschanel in it.
It's yeah, it had
Zoe,
Zoe
yeah.
Deschanel. I do remember. Let me see. Maybe not.
Yeah, I think you're right. They did.
Oh
have
yeah, the guy I don't. Oh
the
yeah,
guy from the Hobbit series.
I never
like
snapped to
before he
that.
became- yeah, but it was before The Hobbit, so he wasn't
Yeah.
that big yet.
No, no.
Okay.
Younger.
Well, since there it is, novel series. I want the filmmaker. Pitch. This guy.
Oh good. No more of those freaking intervals. Ugh.
See, I'm the only one not on Zwift right now, so.
Yeah.
Not on
Let's see.
Zwift.
Let me look it up.
I'm writing
Oh well.
the-
You're on tax.
I'm riding in the French Alps.
Are
Yeah,
you?
it is
Lake
him. It's the
Annecy.
same actor.
Who
that
is it? What's his name?
Oh, I gotta look at him. Let's see.
So where in the Alps are
Martin
you?
Freeman. Martin Freeman's his name.
Not to be confused with Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I'm confused.
Yeah, Martin's
Yeah.
British, Morgan's American.
Okay, I got you. They look a
One's
little
black,
bit
one's
different.
white.
Look a little bit different. Not.
Oh, Bill Nighy's in it. Alan Rickman's in it.
Yeah.
You watch this movie again.
A lot of cameos.
It was extremely campy. Okay.
Yeah, I've got the 5-volume, all compiled into one book. That,
Hitchhiker's
I think
Guide,
I'm
yeah.
on book 3 still. But I
It
kinda
gets
sat
pretty
down.
fragmented.
Yeah, it's entertaining, right?
Yeah. It really shows its character since it was a radio show.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Things are only kind of loosely connected to each other.
Passing somebody on a townie.
So where in the Alps are you?
Lake Annecy.
Okay. You're
It's pretty flat. Actually, there's like one hill in the middle. Looks like,
with Switzerland?
French Alps.
French Alps? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where should I ride next year. What's the big trip?
Yeah, you should do some of these. I don't know what kind of trainer. You probably have a Wahoo, huh? Trainer.
Yeah.
But I think it might still work with this. It's basically the Garmin training app.
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna do the Ride the Rockies again?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to do something epic. It depends on who does it. If I'm the only one, probably not. No, because it's good, but I kind of want to do something different.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
If-
lot over on the West Coast, and the West Coast. Well, you visit your mom's out there, right? Out in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah, the West Coast, and they do PCH. There's some rides that do that.
Yeah.
That would probably be really pretty. I don't know how many days they do. I would think it'd be fun to go ride the back roads in the New England area in fall, so you
Yeah,
can see
it
all
would
the
be good.
colors
Yeah.
change.
There's
I
the
think
whole
that'd be fun.
There's the whole Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah, that too. That's gorgeous. What are you doing up here?
I'm thinking maybe I just fly to Girona and just
That.
ride out of there.
Yeah,
Where's Girona?
where's that?
It's
Sorry, I don't know my.
southern Spain.
Oh.
It's like a bicycling mecca. If you're ever bored, just look it up.
Oh, okay.
It's like a lot of pros end up there
Cool.
because apparently it's so bicycle friendly and the weather's great and stuff like that. So
Oh, sweet.
just the whole,
I
I
always
don't know.
wanted to kind of ride around. I went and I kayaked around the San Juan Island in Northwest Washington,
Oh, huh?
but I always kind of wanted to rent a bike and just ride around an island, stay on the island, and take the ferry the next day to the next island, ride around the island, stay on
Yeah.
the island, that kind of thing. That always seemed fun.
Bring nice rainwear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But the thing is, I remember even visiting there years ago, and I was taking the ferry from Bainbridge Island to Seattle, and it was dry time, and it was drizzly, and the amount of cyclists that ride their bikes on, they back from work, riding their bike onto the ferry
Ferry.
to go back to Bainbridge Island. I was like, I can't believe this many cyclists actually ride in the rain, but they don't think anything of it there.
Well, probably the commuting and parking is probably horrendous in downtown Seattle.
Now I bet it is. Yeah, downtown Seattle went through the whole tech thing with Amazon,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's Amazon and what else is there? Microsoft, yeah. Moved out to the Seattle area, and then they're hurting for space. That's
Oh,
what's
yeah.
happening to Austin.
Yeah, same thing's gonna happen.
Yep. Until they find the next. I'm gonna vote for Bryan College Station being.
Do you
the
think
next
so?
Mecca.
Yeah, that's where
See how
we're
that
gonna
works.
send everybody that's here over there.
Right, right. Send them all. Send
That'll
them all. We got
work,
We got plenty of land, man.
All we have
We
to
could-
do is convince Elon Musk, and then there will become it'll just set everything into motion. They'll move
Yep.
his company
Right.
there.
And you should have put the Gigafactory in Snook,
No.
and then we'd be fine.
I laugh, but I actually know where that is.
Yeah, plenty of
As
acres.
I remember last time I went through it, I think there was a gas station there, right? That was it.
No,
Like the
yeah.
corn-
The trouble is, you have to. If you're going through Snook, like the main road, like I think it's like Highway 30 or something like that. If you say it's Snook, but then you turn left and continue down the road, you see nothing, and you think, is this all it is? But if you turned right, there's 3 more buildings, so that's what it is.
Oh, okay. There's 3 more buildings. So I always turned left. Coming out of Bryan College Station, we'd hit Snook, and then we'd take a left. And
Yeah,
then
you'd
you're
hit a
back
left,
out the
yeah.
country.
Yeah, you're like,
So
that's
it.
it?
So,
That's
okay,
it?
Good to know.
Yeah. It's not like
That's
there's
what I know about Snook. I'm like, oh yeah, that one gas station, yeah.
it's not like there's much, but there's much and a half, let's put it that way. All right. Oh. Okay.
French Alps. Somebody has a palm tree in their yard. Pretty weird.
Okay.
That I can guarantee that's not there anymore. It is frozen. It had to have been frozen by
It's
now.
about maybe 5 years old. Not very tall.
All right.
Okay.
Well, it has warmed up to 45. I think
Wow.
I might change and go running. I know.
We're going bicycle riding tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whose idea was that?
Yeah, I know. All of you guys heading down to. I'm sorry, I'm gonna miss that.
I'm gonna drive.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
drive
really-
3 hours to freeze my ass off.
I really
Is that
wanted
what
to
you're
go.
doing?
That's
Even
what's gonna
before-
happen. Yeah.
I really wanted to go before, like before I realized that I had my company's quarterly deployment from
Right.
2 a.m. till 3 p.m. that day.
That's a no.
Are you
Yeah.
staying down there then tonight,
Oh
Derek?
no.
Or
Oh
are you
no.
gonna actually
no.
go
Oh
in the
no.
morning?
Gotta go in
It's
the
a
morning.
late start, like 10:30.
10:30 or something. Yeah.
At least it's late.
Yeah. If it was early, I wouldn't go.
Oh, okay.
Because
It's not
that
gonna
would
be much warmer though.
No, no, but at least I can like not
sun will be up.
completely deprive myself of sleep.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like a 7 o'clock start, I'm leaving at 2. Yeah. It's-
And that's too early for you, right?
Well, it just hurts the
I
rest
mean-
of the week.
He draws the line
Okay.
at 3 or
3.
Because your
Oh.
regular wake up time is like 3, right?
It's 4. It's 4. It's 4. It's 4.
Okay.
I sleep until 4. Okay, where are the pace partners today? Railways and rooftops.
I was doing my warm up on Thursday, and a pace partner wandered onto the volcano loop,
Uh-huh.
and it was like I think it was like 1.0 or 1.5 watts per kilogram. I had to keep like slowing down to not get because I wanted to stay with it.
Yeah. The really slow ones, they're painful.
Yeah, it's hard.
It really is. I can't stay with them. They get to be so annoying.
Yeah.
You have to turn your trainer difficulty way down,
Oh,
so
so
that-
you just
so you don't like gun it up the hills.
yeah. Oh, okay. Everything's
Well,
smoothed
have
out.
a good ride tomorrow, Derek. Sorry I'll miss you guys. Both
Yeah,
of us will miss
thanks.
you guys.
Thanks.
Yep, drive
Teresa-
safe though.
I will.
Everyone
Thank
stay
you.
warm.
Thank you.
Not going. She
Who's
couldn't
not
make it.
going?
Teresa, in New York.
Patrice is not
She's not?
going. No.
Oh.
No, her son has something he's at that he's has to stay longer, and she's watching his dogs.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you won't be able to see Teresa.
So it's now it's
Hopefully you'll
just
see somebody you'll know.
now it's just
But-
now it's just Jimmy.
This Jimmy, really. So Julie's not going either?
Julie's going.
Julie will be there.
Julie's
Okay, so
yeah.
it'll be Julie and Jimmy for
Yeah.
you guys.
I tried
Alright.
to
If
talk,
if I wasn't bringing the bike for Jimmy, I would probably just leave him in the lurch. But he's got me
I
roped.
tried
He's got me roped in.
I tried to get Fairweather to go, but he's a little bit soured. He's got like so much to do this weekend, and his wife has already been redeployed to other side of the state, and
Yeah,
He's
I'm
got-
gonna
he's
go ahead
got
and get dressed. Bye,
kids.
guys.
See you later. Talk to you
Yeah.
later.
so yeah, so he's like, he doesn't even know what to do with the kids with all the stuff he's got to do with the wedding.
Was he like deployed? He was conned into doing the whole thing with the wedding or something. Is that
Yeah, he's like the best man
okay?
at the wedding. And,
How complicated is that?
well, he has to be at the recital dinner
Okay.
it was yesterday, then the wedding today, the celebration at afternoon, and there's another celebration tomorrow afternoon, and all that would just be fun and games, but he's got 2 young kids. He's got to figure out
What to do
find
with them?
somebody to watch him, and they don't have any money, I guess, so it's just a rough. I know why they like. I'm guessing they have family in San Antonio and they want to keep the kids there, and that's why they didn't all move when his wife got redeployed,
Right.
But that means they have to pay for her living place as well as his.
Okay. All right.
That's,
I
I
got
guess
you. I
that's
got
hurting
you.
them.
I got you. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna be right back. Be right back. All right. Ready for another go. When I launch my Zwift, I get this weird flashy thing sometimes. Do you see that?
Like a window that flashes?
No, it's just
or what?
the whole application it looks like a kind of an overlay of some sort of giant figure that flashes. Like a
No, I don't-
hexagon or something.
I don't get that. What I get is that first login screen
Yeah.
where you have to click go or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it does or does not load most of the window.
Okay, yeah.
Within the window. I don't know why it does that. It's not like I've got a fiber connection.
Right, you should have a little bit of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
so
This
it's
has been
buggy.
this has been weird, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to get it, the next time it does that, hold down the Windows key, Shift, and S, like Snake, all at the same time.
The Windows key, Shift, and S.
S.
What does that
and
do?
then that'll basically bring up it'll darken everything slightly and
yeah.
freeze everything,
Yeah.
and then you can click somewhere, drag,
Uh-huh.
and it'll make a box. And when
Yeah.
you let go, it'll take a screenshot of whatever you've dragged across.
Yeah.
Like you'll see the boundary. So
Yeah. The problem goes
you
away.
get a screenshot of whatever that is.
Yeah. I don't see it. When I do the screen snip, then it stops flickering.
Oh, like if you hit like print screen or whatever.
No, I just did what you said. Shift
Oh,
Windows Shift S.
yeah.
And I have screen snip, says draw a shape to create a screen snip, but it
Yeah,
stopped flickering.
Oh. So whatever it is I don't know, maybe if you tried it enough times. you
Oh
might
yeah,
get
that's
it.
right. Try it enough times, it'll catch it. Yeah, because I just got to do it on that very control a Windows Shift S. Nope, it's too long. My timing has to be very good. Okay,
Maybe easier to make a little video.
you're right. That's funny. Okay, let's do some.
Oh, this is pretty. There's
Where are you now?
riding right along the lake.
Oh, nice.
And, there's a bunch of sailboats and other kinds of boats in the water. And the trail goes like right by it. It's like a great big boat.
I might have to try that one. I'm on Rovi, which does a similar
Is that any
thing.
good? It
I
like
don't know.
draws you, right? Doesn't it? You have something that you see yourself in the ride, or no?
You know what? It's been a while. I don't remember. Yeah, you have a little figure, little avatar.
Yeah, it's like this. There's nothing like that. It's just the video,
Okay.
and you don't see your bike at all. Sometimes you see a little bit of the shadow of the rider.
Okay.
Helmet. We're having to slow down to stay behind.
It's behind your.
Cyclist
Oh, okay.
got stuck in some oncoming. Okay, now we're passing everybody. Oh wow, yeah, it does the road feel automatically. So I'm on these concrete tiles, and yeah, I'm feeling that. It does a lot of things with road feel that kind of surprised me. Like there was a road that turned into kind of concrete slabs like Houston has everywhere,
Right.
and the seams were making a butt up kind of a feeling.
Right.
Like I didn't realize that was even an option because it's never done that in Zwift. And I thought my trainer was braking or something. Like, what is going on? It keeps doing this butt up thing. And then
So-
when we turned off that road and it stopped, I'm like, oh, there's those seams.
So I would have to put a suspension bike on there to smooth out the bumps.
It's weird. You just feel it all in the pedals, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's not like actually bouncing
Your whole body.
back cassette up and down or anything. Your hub.
Because when we were on the bike pass in Colorado, those expansion joints were killer.
Oh, are they like uneven
They're not even.
gaps?
Yeah. And so just miles and miles of that bouncing
Oh, yeah.
really wore me out
Yeah.
on one of the days.
That's when I like my Roubaix because it has
Yeah.
it has a spring in the
A little
handlebar.
active suspension up front. Yeah.
Because my wrists usually take a beating the most from that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's really the big strength of the Roubaix. If I did that again next year, I think I'd put a suspension stem on.
Yeah,
Try to get the same thing.
I like them. It works. It's
can be
got a
very
dampener
helpful.
in the seat post. I don't really know how well the dampener works because I don't have anything to compare it to.
Okay. The Roubaix has one back there too.
It's not a spring. It's just a dampener. It looks like almost like a V,
Oh yeah, yeah. I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty stiff though. I don't think it's not like springy at all.
Yeah, but if it takes that hit out
It
for
might.
you,
It must absorb some.
that would be enough for me. I just was unaccustomed to that and found it surprisingly punishing.
So Ryder just went to pass a bunch of slow riders on townies.
Uh-huh.
The lady in the back, right as he was going to pass her, all of a sudden she started coming out like she was going to pass,
Uh-huh.
like right into the side of you. She went back really quick, so I wonder if he didn't call out.
Yeah. I don't know how to say on your left in French.
Any noise at all is better than nothing.
Right.
People ring the bell. I was trail running Pedernales Falls, and all of a sudden I hear ding behind me.
Yeah.
Somebody had those brass bell bike on their mountain bike.
Okay. Yeah, if you ride a
So
trail, it makes sense.
Yeah, I jump off and get out of the way, you know. I'm pretty amazed. It was always I took the most technical trail that they have there,
Right?
and ran that one because I wanted to see what it was like. And, you know,
Right.
And there were like 2 or 3 different mountain bikes I saw on it, and it was all just single riders, like riding alone and taking it nice and slow. And it was some seriously technical stuff to ride.
Interesting.
Impressive.
I need to get out and do some mountain biking. I think it'd be super fun, get you off the roads.
Yeah, it's fun. A lot of people get hurt mountain biking, though.
Yeah.
You can't
It's like
really
there's
blame the cars or the roads.
Right, you can't. Yeah, there's like a million ways to get hurt. Get hurt on gravel. I don't know which one's less lethal.
I have one word to say.
Uh-oh.
Stupid. Stupid. Oh my God.
Did you do all 4?
I did.
All right.
I wasn't sure I'd get the last one done in 15 minutes, but I did. Oh my God.
They got harder and harder, I guess.
Well, just because you just get wasted.
Yeah.
I mean, I was wasted after the first 2. I did okay, and then the third one, it's like, oh, my heart rate's up there in the high end, and my legs are not even putting green out on the screen.
I hate that. I'm working so hard. And you look at your power meter and it says, no, you're not.
Then after a few minutes in on the third one, I got some power, but I was glad there was like 113 people in the first one. I think I was 90, and then the next one I was 92. And then the next one we had 130 people because I was 113. No, maybe I was 108. I don't know. And then I was 116 or something like that. Oh my God! So Mike Bishi was on.
So you're
he
More
talked,
people doing the later ones. I thought they had to do them all back to back.
They do, or if you just want to come in and do that as a 5-minute VO2 work. I mean 5-minute whatever heaviest thing workout.
Yeah,
I mean that's basically what it is.
randos. All those randos.
Yeah. Or whatever.
So did
yeah.
your strategy worked? We kind of took it easy on the first ones and then killed the group at the end?
No.
No.
Mike said, I said, is that what we do? He says, no, you go hard on all 4 of them. I said, okay. So yeah, so I died. At the end of the second one, or I guess it was the end of the third one, it's like, I don't feel well. And then of course, you have less time to recover.
Right.
But as soon as it's over, you just immediately click the join pen so you can try to get to the front. But I would stay with the front group, and then we'd finally get to the start banner, and I'd start fading back. It's like, okay, well, that's kind of bad.
You always got to put down that sprint power right off the bat.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have my fourth race, and it only has 1, 2, 3.
Just fine. Beginnings of it. Thing about the tax training app, there is no, you know how in Zwift you can say make it easier, that slider bar
Oh yeah.
does not exist.
No, you can't change
are
the bias
shifting.
anywhere.
Right, you are shifting like you're out there really riding it. Which is a lot of
Wow.
shifting, I've realized. Drift makes me lazy, I guess.
So you don't want to do the Zonkel on the tax program because you're going to be going 20%.
Okay. Yeah, that hurts. Like the steep stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it hurts so much more on this. But that's when you find out, oh yeah, I've got other gears.
You got to reacquaint yourself with the small ring.
Yep. Ooh, but downhill, man. You get
I was telling.
the nice thing about downhill, you can't even pedal fast enough to get watched.
It's just going. I was telling
Yeah.
Julie I felt like putting a triple on the trainer.
Down, right?
Get some
Would be
lower
nice.
gears.
It's not like you have to worry about weight.
No. Nah. Heck, you could have a quadruple. If you could find a derailleur that would do it for you.
I mean, do
Well, I'm
they make? Are there people that still have? Like, can you buy a new road bike with a triple?
No. Check
I
that.
don't
You
think
can't.
so.
You can. It's
Only
just.
Alpines.
I think Shimano has them just on the lower end.
Oh, like, okay.
Sora, I think, might have still have a
Viegra or
triple.
whatever.
But the decent group sets you can't anymore. I grabbed a couple off of eBay, so I have them in my closet.
Cool. So, if you put one on, let us know.
Yeah.
Wow. Lady riding down it's a bike lane. It's got a dotted line in the middle. She's riding on the same side as me, coming at me. She's over the line. And she didn't really move out of the way.
Really?
So the guy making the video had to squeeze to the very right.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that was weird.
Got some concerning things in those videos.
There's every once in a while you see a scooter go by too, like one of the stand-on scooters that you see downtown all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're on this trail.
Well, it is not showing me my race 404 in Zwift Power. That really kind of sucks. Maybe it's just.
Maybe you didn't go hard enough.
Huh?
Maybe you didn't go hard enough. Maybe it said she wasn't really trying. We're not
my
gonna give you
Well,
credit.
I wonder. So I didn't end it immediately. I rode till I rounded up and then ended it. I don't know. What's going on?
It shouldn't matter
I thought so.
because I
Find it.
ride after the TTs all the time. It doesn't care.
I know. Still in here, find 404. Let me see if I can find myself in here. Well, of course, I was one of the very last people. Okay, 95 out of 99. Okay, so eventually. It hasn't processed this one. Next update is pending. Okay. Come on, get out of here.
You're just sitting there pressing refresh.
No, what happened? I signed up for the Tiny Race Chat and Chill afterwards.
understand you have to ride there forever.
And unless
Well,
you do that 30-minute cooldown, you're not going to get race number 4 and do it.
Right, you have to do your cooldown now, Julie.
You guys are being mean.
It is required. It's required cooldown. Required cooldown.
Well, I went there twice, and it says finding riders, and it never finds the riders, and it never lets me ride. So.
This is not a free
Okay.
choice country, this Zwift thing. You need to do as you're told.
Oh, okay. And it's because I'm a girl too. I'm going to take away all my limits.
No, no. This is equal opportunity oppression.
Okay.
This is a corporation. Freedoms do not exist. in
Yeah, freedoms
corporations.
Oh, that's right.
are not to be considered, regardless of race, color, or creed.
Okay, here we go. I'm finally back into McCurry on the bridges and whatever that guy's. Hi. Oh, I'm starting on a 4% grade. It's like, why is my trainer so hard I can't even pedal it? Am I that weak?
Yeah.
Those 4. You'd be kind of tired. Get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, I was just thinking I'm going to die tomorrow, but I don't have to worry. Okay, this is not mean. This is just fact. Because Brian's going to be there, I don't have to worry.
Oh, okay.
Brian.
Sparrows.
Sparrows.
We're
He
not.
had a really, I was surprised he had a really hard time with Brian Ferbersch when we rode on that Friday because it was super windy. And it was not that hilly out in
It's not going to be a VO2 session tomorrow. I was getting all ready for it.
you and Robbie go for it. I hope Robbie did not do Tour de Hegel this
He would be so cold. He would be so cold. The boy would be
So-
miserable.
That's what I told him. I said, you're going to be so cold. No, I have winter clothes. I said, Robbie, I've been with you.
You don't have
get
you don't have enough clothes. You need battery-powered clothes.
He does. You know, they make those vests
Oh yeah,
that are,
I have one.
do you?
They're really nice. Not for the
That
bike.
kind
Not
of-
for the bike. Not for the bike. I have just a regular battery-powered jacket.
Yeah.
They're the hot item in the OR.
Oh, really? Never even thought about
Yeah, all the anesthesia people wear them.
that. Oh, gosh, yeah, because they're sitting still.
Sitting still, and the rooms are always so cold because
So
we're
cold,
always
yeah.
bundled up.
Yeah.
So that's where I first got.
And the poor patient is buck naked.
Yeah,
But they're asleep. They don't.
they're asleep and they're covered over with 19 different layers.
But how do they not get pneumonia?
Oh, their temperatures being monitored continuously and blah blah blah.
Okay. Okay. I love that blah, blah, blah.
That's yeah.
My people are always almost always awake and they're
Anesthesia
comfy.
always
Yeah.
stops, the blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so I had a question for you, Derek.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure I know the answer.
So get it right, Derek.
Do cataracts move?
Move? No.
Yeah. I didn't think so.
It's the cloudiness of the natural lens within the eye. Sometimes the lens can become displaced and break free from its holdings,
Ouch.
wander around inside the eye, but they don't normally move.
No.
Is that like
I just,
injury kind of displaced?
Sometimes they just weaken on their own.
Just decay?
Yeah. That's when I get to have fun with them.
yeah, I bet.
Chase them around?
Chase them around, suck them out, put new ones in.
Now, there you go.
The regular cataract guys don't do that.
How do you make the new ones not float around?
So there's a bunch of different ways. You can either stitch them in, but what's the fashionable way to do it now is the new implant lenses. The implant lenses typically have like little
Wings?
wings. They're basically plastic pieces of suture. They're little like whiskers on the side.
Yeah.
And you can take those whiskers and you can actually pull them through the sclera on the outside of the eye. And then with a heat source, you can make the whisker get wider. It bells out at the end.
Wow.
So it won't go back through the same hole.
Nah,
So you can use that,
Little Fisher.
yeah,
Yeah.
to hold it in place. The problem with sutures is over time the body would erode them,
Yeah.
and so they break free after a while. These things are huge, so the body's never going to erode it.
Wow. Cool stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of is.
What they can do today is so different from 20 years ago.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is getting what we're all trying to do is trying to be better, longer lasting, and less invasive,
Yeah.
so you recover
Cool.
better
Right.
and you get more vision back.
Especially if you're working on old people. Right?
Yeah, but even younger ones, you know,
More
the
invasive than
all the
that.
surgical trauma
Yeah.
will ding you after a while. There's kind of a axiom that, or a joke almost, that I was told years ago that probably is more true than you think. But the joke was, every minute that the eye is open to the world, that you have a hole in the eye, a little bit of vision leaks out. So the less time you can spend in the eye, and the less surgeries you can do, the better you're probably going to do.
Ah,
So, you know, these really long surgeries we used to do, yeah, fine, you got an anatomic success, but patients' visions weren't so good. Now that we're able to do things faster, less invasively, sort of more elegantly, people see more. And it's just because just the general surgical trauma is just
Yeah.
it's just not good for you. In general, it's probably not even eye related. It's everything. It's anything when you're doing surgery. Every surgery that makes smaller holes and is more elegant yields better results.
yeah.
Less to heal.
Yep. When I was in training for people who had cardiac bypass surgery, it was not uncommon for them to be in the intensive care unit for 6 weeks. Now people go home the next day.
Wow.
Crazy.
I've seen patients in my clinic for an eye problem a week after their bypass.
Wow.
Like, holy moly. It still blows me away.
Yeah.
Goes. Got the one big hill now. About to hit it.
3,000 meters, 12%.
See, it's 1.25 miles to the top, max of 8.8% grade. Mind you, no Swift easying bar.
8.8, that's pretty steep.
It's pretty hefty.
You're going to find that low gear.
Average is only 3.8, so
Oh.
not terrible. Just the ride's been mostly flat until now. So I was literally coasting along. It's not too bad.
Where are you riding, Derek?
Tempest Fugit. Riding with Maria.
Oh, okay.
I like the
That's
pace.
a
I
lot.
like the pace partners.
Yeah.
What's the pace on that one?
2.2.
Okay. Sounds like a good pace.
Yeah.
It's a solid effort. It's not easy.
It's supposed to be zone. For me, I'm trying to get to zone 2. Again, this week I watched a bunch of stuff on zone 2, and I'm wondering if I'm going hard enough on zone 2. Because I'm at sort of my right power levels. But they say it should be at a pace where you can have a conversation, but you kind of have to work at it.
That's where I'm at right now.
I don't know how hard I'm working at this conversation.
You're not working hard at this
No.
conversation. Hey, so I wanted to ask you, what did you think of Thursday night?
So the lack of planning and comms was a real problem. There's no real leadership.
Right.
So, if you're with the front, you're fine. T only fell off the back because she wasn't paying attention.
Because she quit pedaling.
Yeah.
That's what I finally heard.
Yeah. Well, you can't do that.
Kind of super tuck.
Yeah, I tried to super tuck.
Just forgot on the TT bike.
So
It is a lot quieter ride,
yeah,
but
I think it only works because KC can pull the whole way.
right. Well, you and Casey both.
So
You were up there a lot in the beginning. You were up there a lot. I watched.
yeah, that was my plan. Try to get a bunch of pulls in at the beginning, because I was honestly really worried that I'd go off on the climb.
The thing was, everybody I talked to thought they were going to be the one to get dropped on the climb.
Yeah. Well,
You, Robbie, Gail, Ruthie, me.
well, Ruthie for sure not. She's got a huge watt per kilogram advantage,
I know.
and Robbie for
But
sure
she-
not.
But he came back for me, and then he just like, I said, no, just go.
Yeah.
I mean, I
But
could
like-
tell in my warm up.
Yeah. But say T's PR up the KOM is a minute faster than mine.
Oh my god.
That's not really in the same league.
Right.
So, I think if they would have gone for it, Casey, Ruthie, Robbie, and T should have done the KOM
Yeah.
at their PR rate
Yeah.
and left the rest of us.
I really said, what you hung right in there with them.
Yeah, but they slowed down. They slowed down to my pace.
Well,
It ended up
poor
not.
Casey.
It ended up not being a
Casey was
PR for
coming
me. Yeah,
Yeah, Casey was coming off her Ironman, so.
yeah,
And she raced earlier in the day where they asked her to do 4.8 for 40 seconds.
right.
And she's like, yeah, I did 40 seconds and then I was off.
Yeah. So, the team's great. I was the wrong weight to be on that team.
Yeah.
You shouldn't drop
You still
someone in who's 20 kilograms up.
You were still in the top 4.
Yeah, but it's just because everyone slowed down. If
Well-
everyone would have ridden at their potential,
Well, and then if T had that internet dropout.
yeah,
But they need 4 to finish though, right?
4 to
Yeah.
finish, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were number 4.
We had
You were top 4.
we ended up having 6 at the end because T and Robbie came back.
Yeah. Somebody brought him back on because I was with him. And we caught up to Robbie.
Yeah,
And then we caught up to T, and I thought I was going to be the hang and hit a 4 or 5% grade. I lost the draft, and I was just spit out the back so fast because I was working so hard just to stay in their draft. And it was one of the faster teams.
so yeah, we had plenty to finish. We were trying to keep Gail on.
Yeah,
She was
she did better.
absolutely
than
at her
Ruthie.
limit.
She was.
I was very impressed. Because she would drop back a little bit, Robbie would pull her back on again.
Yeah.
Just pretty scenery. Made it to the top still.
Oh, top!
Alright.
You're already at the top?
Again.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it wasn't that long. This is an easier ride. Has is 1,850 feet of
Climbing.
Is that right, or is that just my elevation above sea level? I don't know.
They need to make it easy while you're riding, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm getting done with bridges and boardwalks. Just taking that easy.
I'm at Côte de Talores. Talores? No, I don't speak French. I get to coast now, though. Whew. Or, sorry, what were you saying, Julie?
Oh, I'm just doing that bridges and boardwalk to get one more McCurry
New
Island.
route.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
nice
it's-
to have all those routes.
It's really
Yeah.
nice to have that long one, the 40-kilometer one. It's nice to have that long one.
I saw that down there at the bottom. It's like the longest route on McCurry.
The one that I did today was nice. I think it's Island Hopper.
That was
We
fun.
raced on that, but we only raced 7.1
Yeah,
kilometers on that or something like that.
it's nice. The scenery's good and it's pretty flat.
So yesterday, Skip did PRL full.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
by himself?
Yeah, a couple people did something so they could ride with him. But since it wasn't a world that I can't remember what they did, but they did something. I got on voice and chatted with him for a few minutes.
That's an awfully long time by yourself.
It is. Tozer was on. He's like, yeah, you should have done it with us last year because he was on when we did it with Les Barbegies.
Holy crap. There's a guy that just passed the video rider. He's got no shirt on, no helmet on, middle-aged man.
Oh, man.
And we're descending now, and he is like flying. No helmet.
Good on him. I'll see you in the I'll see you in the ER.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Oh wow, it's pretty though. Except for it's got this naked middle-aged man's back. If I take a screenshot, it's gonna be front and center.
Hopefully, he doesn't have plumber's cleavage.
No, he just got these little
Good.
shorty shorts on. They're like he's not wearing, it does not look like he's wearing cycling attire at all. Yeah. Oh wait, no, he's got cycling gloves on.
Gloves.
Okay,
That's
Nice.
about it.
let's get the important part.
That's what he
Okay,
needed.
I'm gonna have to get a screenshot for you guys. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for this man. Dude, where is your kid? Looks like he's got tennis shorts on because they got the big pockets kind of flapping, you know.
Okay.
where you stick all your
Is he
tennis balls.
is he barefoot?
No, no, he's not. We just passed him. So he was a downhiller, and now it's flattened out. Got this beautiful scenery to watch while you ride, and I'm like annoyed by the
Annoyed by the riders.
The other person.
other riders. Because he is infamous. He will be in that video unless they decide to replace it.
Yeah. You gotta wonder if some of these people are just messing with them on purpose.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but it's just a popular place to ride, looks like.
Yeah, I decided for tomorrow. I'm gonna bring my heavy jacket. We'll see what it's like at 10:30, but I think I'll probably bring a thermal jersey instead of just arm warmers.
Yeah. wonder if I should bring long bibs instead of leg
I
warmers.
don't have long bibs.
Huh?
I don't have long bibs. I have a choice of bringing some running tights. They look kind of silly because I wear them over the biking shorts because, of course, they don't have a pad in them.
Right.
And I don't want the running tights rubbing me. Those seams rubbing me wrong.
It's called, just put on a little bit of that rub-on stuff.
Chamois cream.
Location.
Yeah. Oh.
Squirrel's nut butter is what they use.
Yeah.
But I don't use it for cycling really, I just use it for running. But you know where your trouble spots are. You got to hit those.
I know, yep.
Wherever they are, they're different for everybody.
They are.
I remember reading a race report. Some guy's like, I forgot to bring my anti-chafing stuff, and somebody at the race loaned me theirs, and he goes, where I put it, they shouldn't have wanted it back.
Well, hopefully you're not taking it out of the tube.
I mean, surely you squeeze it into your hand.
Right.
No. It's like a.
Oh, a stick or something?
Yeah, it's like kind of like a deodorant. You rub
Oh,
it
okay.
on. Stick.
Like the, can't remember what the one we started using tries.
Y'all don't use them at all?
I don't use them anymore. I don't use the sticks anymore. If I use the sticks, all I did was I would rub them on the seams, and then I would put the other stuff that you could squeeze out onto the body.
So you like get your hand all messy.
Yeah.
I have a sink. I wash it.
No, I'm just saying like that's how you apply it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't-
Derek's got a surgical glove he throws on.
I don't usually use it on the trainer.
Oh yeah, you don't need it, right?
No.
It depends on which shorts I put on. I haven't done laundry for 2 weeks. I was running out of shorts.
2 weeks, wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shorts.
Did they turn off the water in your house?
No, we had Angie in town on the day when we do laundry, so we didn't do laundry.
Oh yeah, over the weekend.
Yep. We do laundry on Mondays. So I had to do a little bit today. And when I get done with this ride, these jerseys, the shirt, sports bra and shorts are going in them. All the biking stuff is getting washed.
I think my body's having arguments with itself. My legs are telling me you're going fast enough. My heart's saying you should be going faster, dude. What you got? What you got?
I'm trying to figure out, can I make it 4/10 of a kilometer so I can get to an even number?
4/10 of a kilometer.
Oh, you're finishing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have another
I
hour.
think 9K for my cool down.
I have another hour and a half.
Okay. Yeah, I got at least 22 minutes on this ride, and then I have to do the math, see what I've got to. I know how many miles I need a week to finish the distance challenge.
You're gonna do enough miles today to catch Robbie? Is that what you're gonna do?
No.
That'd be 1,000.
1,000 miles.
Okay, there's no.
Recumbent if I'm going to do that. Recumbent and some movies.
And a drill. Take your feet off the pedals.
Please tell me I got something to do in my garage. What did I get in my garage?
Socks?
I got a Zwift Insider jersey. What in the world?
Oh, for doing the races.
From doing the little mini. The mini races.
There you go. That's pretty good.
Is it like bright orange?
No. It's blue and it's got a 2,000, and at 540,000, I get the next level. So
Oh, you're talking about
I've got 2,670
XP
to go.
Is that meters, points? Just points, right?
points.
That's your
X,
XP.
XP points.
That's your XP.
Depends on what workouts you do, what rides you do.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to move up a pace partner. But I don't think I can keep up with Coco at 2.6.
Ooh. Let me push it.
I need a 2.4 pace partner. Finally gradiated.
Yeah, it'd be
I think
cool if you could.
I don't know how many people ride the 1-1, you know.
Hard.
It's so hard to be that
People
slow.
just barely starting, maybe.
Right.
I don't know.
Even that.
Yeah.
Even that, you know. You gotta be just barely starting, plus you have to weigh 3 pounds.
Well, maybe if you have, I don't know if it makes any difference if you have a dumb trainer. I don't know.
Maybe.
Really count
I don't know, I
anymore.
just-
don't know. I mean, I guess you can still use them. Is that right with Zwift?
Yeah,
You can use them with
yeah.
Swift. Just a lot of times you can't race with them.
Yeah, you can do the whole Z power thing.
So here's my average powers. Race 1, 192, 3.2 watts.
Oh wow.
Race 2, 190, 3.1 watts. Race 3, 165, 2.7. And race 4, 162, 2.7.
You got a little tired.
They were,
7 for the the last two. That's good.
yeah, the first one was 5 kilometers. The next one was 4 kilometers. Then 3 was 6 kilometers. Number 4 was 7 kilometers. It's like, man, I'm glad it's left because I might not get done in time to get in the pen.
Well, since they're tied together, they've got to be. You got to be able to jump from one to the next.
Yeah. So it was position 89, then 82. I'm sorry, 89, then 82, then 95, and 95. That's how they came out. That's not so bad. Mike Bishy thought he was in the top 40 each time. That's pretty good.
Some fast people.
Oh god, yeah, he was 27 in the first race. Through the second race, he said he let his legs get too cooled down. 'Cause the second race he was 57, then he was 21, and then he was 25. So he did pretty good. Oh, and he got the gold for the tiny race chat chill. But the tiny race
For the
chat
chill.
chill is
They got gold.
It's a cool down.
well, see,
Yeah.
it's a time. So it's time. No, he got silver, gold, or he got bronze. But see, it's time based. So then they randomize they just randomize the people in it. If it's a time based race, Swift Power just randomizes the results.
That doesn't make sense to me. But what do you mean time based?
It was a 30 minute long event instead of being a distance based event. Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean it randomizes the results?
So it doesn't matter what it just randomly puts results out there. Just randomly throws people in there. It's just a random.
Huh.
It doesn't matter if you had the longest distance in those 30 minutes or the shortest distance. Somebody is randomly going to be
The winner.
Behind that.
Yeah, well, it is.
Sounds.
Because every time we do those, we used to do those Sunday morning dirt extra long rides. They were 2-hour rides,
Uh-huh.
and I would be up in the front group. You know, I'd be like way ahead of Ben and everybody, and in the random results, I'd be like way down at the bottom, and Ben would be like 10. And he was one of the
The
beacons.
leaders, yeah.
Yeah, so I assume that maybe they do something special with the beacons. I don't know. So the question is, how many miles did I get in today? I have no clue.
Did you get enough to pass me? That's the question.
Oh Lord, no. No, I
We're
needed-
pretty close. We're pretty close.
I didn't know if you had updated yours or not after the ride Thursday night.
No, not after
I
Thursday.
text.
Okay, so then you had. I think I was getting to like within 100 of you, and then after Thursday night, then you'll still be 100 ahead. I'm sure if you're running really long today, I'm not gonna get so much. So I gotta get a calculator out for
Just-
these. They're also short.
Just 3 hours today. Then I gotta go dig out all my warm clothes.
Me too. Ended up with 30.91. So not quite
got-
31 miles.
I got this help text showing on my screen for voice commands. I'm not sure how I got hey tax. Hey tax. Is that how you say it? Yeah, okay. Hide commands. Oh good, it worked. And so there's a whole different voice menu system for this app that I was unfamiliar existed until all of a sudden this I'm listening showed up on top of the screen.
Oh, on your computer?
Yeah, it's for the tax trainer app
Oh, okay.
that I'm writing in right now.
So can you curse at it while you're writing?
I could try. I mean,
And then
you
it
guys
tells
can
you
do it too.
it tells you flippant things back.
Oh, like the what's the Apple? When you curse at the Apple
You're right.
Siri,
Yeah, you curse at this.
Really?
Why'd you make
You
it
get
so
smart,
hard?
Alec?
she'll say funny things back.
Ah.
You know, why is the hill so darn hard? It says you need to train harder. This is easy.
That's pretty rude.
Shut up, legs.
We were driving somewhere. We had Google navigation going, and it gave us some bad turn, like some left turn off onto a busy road, kind of a thing with no light and anyway, I think Kendra started kind of yelling at it, and all of a sudden it like said, "We will, we take your concerns seriously." It like started talking, so, like it was listening. That. It's like, "We take your concerns seriously, and we want to improve this." I forget what all it said, but like, whoa, you hurt its feelings.
Screaming at you. So you gotta scream at it more often, and maybe it'll get better.
Yeah, maybe. I guess that they're doing some AI there to try and improve. Oh wow, just passed a inline skater. There's a wow. Have you ever seen a tandem mountain bike? So I just passed one.
Tandem mountain bike. No, that
No,
would be
it's not.
frightening.
They're just on a paved trail, but it was a mountain bike.
Yeah. Here, let's go take this jump.
Oh my god. That'd be terrifying. And the person in the back. That'd be terrifying regardless. I think.
Got new neighbors across the street. Bought the house that been kind of for sale since, I don't know, 2 months.
Hey, I'm gonna have to mute for a second. I got the neighbors coming up. Someone's walking up my driveway.
No, leave it playing. We want to hear. Anyway, I guess I got the scoop from the previous owner. They're from Romania. I asked my wife. I asked Kendra. I'm like, so that's the people that sound like Dracula, right?
But the previous owner or the new ones?
The new owners.
Okay.
Romania. They didn't. They've apparently been here in the States for at least a year. But they're in software, so it makes sense they'd move in this area. And ironically, I make that whole Dracula joke. Ironically, we didn't see any hide or hair of them all day yesterday. Their first day taking ownership, and then in the evening, it was after dark. Their car pulls up, the driveway or the garage opens. They pull into, and then the garage is like halfway closed before either of them like open their door. I'm like, maybe they are vampires,
Right? They only get out at nighttime.
They didn't move anything in. I wonder if maybe they bought the furniture from Nick. I don't know. He flips houses, so he might just. I don't know if he stages it. I haven't seen anything getting moved out, so other than his stuff in the garage.
Maybe they're sleeping on the floor.
Right? Yeah, there's either they kept the bed from him, or I don't know what they did. Maybe they had sleeping bags. Not the most fun first night.
Maybe they just hang upside down.
Oh my God!
You know,
That's
they brought
gotta
some
be it.
chin-up bars, and they're just
it.
hanging in there.
They installed those.
Yeah. Well, they're small. You can just bring them in a bag.
Now I can't wait till I gotta go talk to him. And
Right?
you know.
Hey, can I have a tour? Oh, I'm too busy chatting. I'm gonna get dropped here.
I heard they're nice. So
You heard.
hopefully they don't suck the blood of their neighbors.
Maybe they're very friendly. Oh, okay.
So when do you usually do your workouts in the other app?
Oh, I'm usually in the Wahoo app.
Are you doing those today?
No. Usually those are during the week. I
Okay.
usually do them in the morning. The workouts in there are much better than Zwift, and sort of the whole calibration of the trainer is much better. It's got that whole 4DP thing, so
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's like written for your trainer, pretty much.
well, and also it calibrates your workouts depending on your performance score when you do a 4DP test. So it will alter your neuromuscular and your VO2 and your MAP and your FTP targets
Very
depending on what you do on the testing.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really good. The workouts then are always really good quality. You never get one where you say, it's a clinker. You're always kind of at your limit.
So we do these rides on Wednesday night with a group that has there's a lady who puts together workouts that
Right.
she puts on Zwift for us.
Uh-huh.
And she's been doing, like she used to lead, she's a coach, she used to lead workouts at the YMCA
Right.
spin room, and before the pandemic. And anyway, so she makes these workouts, and I swear to God, I've tried a couple of them. I don't even know if I can do them
Right.
without. I mean, I suffer mightily, and most of the time, people who do them regularly tell me insane.
Yeah. There's a lot of science behind doing it just right. And I think it's really hard to wing it without the numbers. You really have to deep dive into the numbers, or you'll get these workouts where, oh, that was too easy, or, holy moly, I can't finish it. So then I don't get the benefit out of the workout.
Yep. So I usually go when I ride with them now. I do other workouts.
Yeah.
I don't do hers.
Yeah. So I really appreciate the science that they put into it. And like the Zwift workouts, one of the quibbles I have with them is I think they're all designed for 20-year-olds.
Possibly, yeah. The other thing too with her workouts, she does not have a smart trainer.
Oh, forget it
She has-
then.
She has power pedals, right?
Yeah.
She's got power meters, but she doesn't know what a workout that automatically sets your resistance. She's never experienced that.
No,
Who's
that's
this?
Your Coach Casey.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
that's a
Kinda
different
just-
animal.
Kendra just walked in and poked her head around. She's like, "Are you talking about Casey?"
Yeah, that's a different animal. You should not be leading the rides if you're not working on a smart trainer. We have seen that with everyone's power profile. The people who are running dumb trainers versus smart trainers, when you look at their fit file, they're not the same.
So that's Denise.
Yeah, it's Denise.
Yeah. So that's why she does so well, because she
Yeah.
just has her power pedals and
Yeah.
she doesn't feel the change in gradient.
Nope.
Yeah, it's kind of just an estimate that it's making about
The
it.
All it
resist.
does is it estimates her speed.
It estimates
all
the
it does.
it estimates the resistance, and it's so much smoother that you're not getting
Yeah.
that spikiness.
Yeah.
And if you're doing a workout and it doesn't automatically calibrate for you,
Yes,
what
if
you-
you're not calibrated right, then
Right.
you can be way off.
way off.
Way off.
Yep. If you're just doing pedals, what happens is there's not a sudden change to the new power. You slope into it. So,
Right.
so if you're doing a 30-second interval, the person on the power pedals may be doing an 18-second interval because it takes them 10 seconds to ramp to it, and they finish 2 seconds early. And that really dramatically changes how this works. I think especially as a coach and you're leading a class, it would be absolutely essential for you to be in erg mode.
Yeah. Yep. I tried talking her into getting a smart trainer once, and she's like, "I don't need that. I've got." I mean, she was kind of a little bit ornery at me about it, and I was like, "Whoa." Don't know
Well,
what that's
because she would lose her status.
about. Well, yeah, maybe. Although
'Cause-
usually we're pulling her around in Zwift. We have a keep together mode,
Yeah,
and we're usually pulling her around.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it would become much more obvious. Cena ran into that when she first time tried to switch over.
I know she never liked the smart trainer.
No, because of that.
Ah.
Does she not use one now?
She does now.
Oh,
I
okay.
think she's switched.
She's
but-
She finally got converted over.
Yeah. We just have to change all your power profiles, and a lot of people have gotten demoted power level wise because of the switch.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was this is very, very early on in the life of Zwift. I had a dumb trainer back then.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and I think most people did at the time. But I had it miscalibrated
Right.
and didn't realize it. And I'm doing this like climbs like Box Hill and stuff like that, and I'm just passing people left and right.
Yep.
And later on, when I figured out that my calibration was bad, I went and hid all those workouts so that they don't count
Right.
in my profile.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really easy to mess up
It is.
with a dumb trainer
Yeah.
or a classic trainer, I should say.
I guess that's the politically correct term. The PC term is classic trainer.
Classic, but not classy.
But as you can, it's even if it's even easy to be miscalculated and miscalibrated on a smart trainer. You know,
Yeah.
that's difficult
Which
enough.
ones will do that, yeah.
But to be on a non-smart trainer, you know, it's very difficult to be calibrated properly.
Yeah. Yeah, basically with a classic, you're supposed to calibrate it every single ride.
Yeah. Well, you have to adjust your tire pressure
Yep.
every ride. Watch for wear and compression, and then calibrate.
Through a dark tunnel. I'll let you know if I see the light.
Right? Do you? You run into the wall.
All right, whoever's making the video actually has a headlight on their bike.
Oh, come on.
Lake Annecy. I need to go visit France.
Is that where we need to go? Is that be my cycling destination next year?
Well, if you want to do some Alps
Yeah.
riding,
Yeah, I do.
add this one in.
Yeah.
There are a lot of runners and riders. Once in a while, an inline skater.
I don't think it's a proper cycling adventure if there isn't a lot of suffering involved.
Yeah. Right.
This whole concept of traveling halfway across the country and doing 6 easy rides, I don't know.
I mean, you could start with an easy one as you're adjusting to the time change,
Right.
maybe the elevation change.
But then you better do 2,000 meters on the next day. Whatever it is, there has to be a summit marker
At the top.
at the top. I don't care what it is, but it has to have a summit marker.
Yeah, I've been avoiding some of those rides on here yet, but I know that they have them. They've got some really tough climbs, and no gentling out of the shifting. So
No.
it'll be an effort when I start to do those.
Yeah, the ones on Roby were so brutal. Did one in Taiwan. Good gosh. It's like 3 hours, 2,400 meters of climbing. And just the road went by so slowly. I felt like it was never going to end.
That is a lot of climb.
It's like but if I want to get stronger at the mountains, I better do more of those.
Yeah. Are you doing the trial or do you pay for Ruby?
I pay for Ruby.
What's the subscription?
Not a clue. Been a long time.
You've had it for that long, huh?
I have. I think it was the second one I signed up for.
They are
Before
happy to
before
have you.
Zwift. Before Zwift.
Oh wow, before Zwift.
Yeah, they're happy to have me. I pay the money. I don't use it much. I don't put a load on their servers, so
I understand that they've gotten a lot better from
yeah.
early days.
Last time I was on, it was better. It is quite realistic, though.
Your avatar look real too, or like, what does it look like?
No, it looks kind of
Just
goofy.
everything else is
Yeah,
video.
yeah. Everything else is just real video.
Pretty cool.
For some of
About
them,
this.
some of them it's nothing.
Oh.
Those are the ones I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just,
Better have some people playing.
yeah, it's the course profile, but there's no video. It's like, oh,
Right. Right.
I was
I can
duped.
do that with this. Like I can make any route on Google Maps,
Yeah, sure.
but I'm not going to have a video.
No, you can do it with anything. You know, you can do that on Ride with Zwift too, but you get no ride with GPS.
Oh, yeah. Right.
But it's
I didn't know
it's
that
not
you
very
could,
much
like,
fun.
How do you just import it into Zwift, or what do you?
Yeah, no. I think you can control your trainer,
Oh, okay.
and you can do it if you have a Wahoo head unit. You can do that too.
Yeah, with
Just
or with a
a Garmin.
good bike.
Just drop a fit file into it and go at it. But
I mean, those are good for if you're gonna do, if you need to train for a specific course that you do your riding that nobody has. Then
yeah,
it's good for that kind of thing, like Ironmans and stuff.
it's so painful.
Well, the one that Kendra has is this old stationary bike that it actually tilts up and down.
Okay.
And it has the resistance, but it works with iFit, which is they lock you into.
Oh.
That's the only thing you can use it with.
Really?
But it does tie into Google Maps, and it does Street View screenshots. So like you're riding along the route that you built, and it'll show you screenshots of where you're at, but it's not video.
Well, that's interesting. What unit is this?
It was it's the Tour de France bike with
Huh.
iFit.
Interesting. The iFit bike.
It's like a a big heavy trainer bike.
Interesting. I've not heard of that at all.
I think they still make. They have newer generations of them. Hers is kind of a pain because sometimes she'd have to leave it on all the time in order for it to connect to our Wi-Fi. Like sometimes you'd turn it on and she couldn't get it to connect to Wi-Fi. It's just kind of clunky, right?
Buggy
But,
things. Yeah.
I think a boyfriend bought it 4 years ago.
Okay. Okay.
So it didn't cost her anything.
Right.
But it's just kind of an eyesore in the room. I keep mentioning, we need to give that
We need
away
some more
on
space.
garage sale it.
Yeah. Your kicker bike would fit nicely there.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If you're gonna have a standalone bike like that, might as well go with a Smart Trainer one.
Right. Get your
Or,
kicker bike.
there's
Put it on a
Peloton people.
platform. Yeah.
I give them lots of crap, but there are still Peloton people.
There are. There's a lot of those bikes still out there.
Yeah, I mean they sold quite a few before a lot of people stopped subscribing though, right? The problem with Peloton is the equipment is super expensive and the subscription is super expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, they charge a lot for it.
Yeah. You get so much more with Zwift that's so much cheaper, and you can ride your bike in and outdoors.
Right. Yeah. And you're also just not locked into that ecosystem.
Yeah.
But if you like the classes,
Yeah, those are great.
classes are engaging. So I kind of get the allure. especially for the non-bike rider.
Right. Yeah. If you're just, if you were like the people I think of who like it the most are CrossFit kind of people.
Yeah, just the fitness people.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen,
All right.
I'm going to go take a shower.
Sounds like a good plan.
Stinky,
Good afternoon.
sweaty, and
Just
gotta
go
get out of
outside for like 2 minutes and you won't be.
Well, I had to open up the door to let the neighbor in, and then see her out the door. She came and picked up some stuff, so like yeah, that was cold.
She was like, "You need a shower."
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I stink because I stink to me. When you stink to yourself, you know it's bad.
So I'm just looking at my mileage, and I am 6 miles shy of 100. I need to do something a little bit more before I call it quits.
You got to do 100 miles today?
No, for the week.
Oh, say,
Just
dude.
easy. Just easy. I just need 100 miles a week, and I will finish the distance.
Okay.
Oh,
Good
okay.
deal.
I think I'm due to finish like in January or something.
Yeah, I'm also trying to train for a 50-mile ultra in May. So,
Okay.
running.
Well,
running
just
ultra.
just ramp up the biking right now and get it all done before the end of January, and
Yeah,
then
that's not
May, February, March, April, May.
I'm only a third of the way done,
Currently, it tells me my estimate is I think January 25th or something like that.
Yeah, I'm mid-January too.
so check your mileage.
Yeah, I had been around January too, and then I had some days where I didn't get.
Well, you may have missed logging some of yours. I think it always happens.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Yeah, I think you might have.
I
I went through yours and looked at them.
looked at it, and you know for sure that you've missed some.
You definitely missed some.
So Derek, yeah, see, is double dipping in his Strava. He has his plane ride, and then he has his
Yeah.
workout ride. So I don't know if he's double dipping in
No,
TBC too or not.
I'm not. What happens with that is when I'm double recording, the
Yeah.
Garmin posts it later. So
Ah.
here, I'm done with the ride. Sometimes I post it early. I can delete it.
And you
But
go
sometimes
delete
it's
it,
like the next day or the day after, and then I'm there doing my TDC stuff. And I thought, what are all these rides? And I'm like, oh shoot.
Bonus miles.
Yeah, no. I have to go back and suck them all out because that make my Strava numbers wrong too.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
So my goal was 6,000 miles for this year. I'm already at 6,700 and some. So
All right.
I'm thinking I'll easily get. I'll easily get 7,500 maybe.
My goal was 13,000 K.
I don't know what that translates to.
Don't know either.
Less miles.
Yeah, it's like 8 or something.
8 miles.
8 miles, 9 miles, something like that.
That translates to 8,077. So I guess I better set my goal at 8,100.
we'll do the festive 500.
I'm definitely going to try to do that this year.
Are you come do some rides with us? I'm planning on doing. I mean, Dell gives me that week off, so.
No, I don't have that week off. I am working.
It's nice to have the week off.
I will have to do some serious miles in the morning.
And the weekend, you got the weekend.
Yeah, but one weekend is Christmas, and one weekend is New Year's, and the New Year's one doesn't count. So it's the weekend, the Christmas weekend,
Christmas is on what
Saturday.
Is it on a Saturday?
I think it's Saturday. I think it's either Saturday or Sunday for sure.
You'll be on the road on Christmas. You should be riding outdoors all day long. Just tell the family; they'll understand.
Yeah, I think I'll get some flack.
My Christmas gift this year is
Not
I
being
get
present.
a lot of me time all Christmas Day.
So Christmas is on Sunday. It's actually on Sunday this year.
Sunday.
So it says the holiday is supposed to be on Monday.
Then Christmas
So-
Eve is on Saturday.
Saturday.
Yep.
Yep.
Really.
My present to you is I will not give you shit all Christmas long.
Okay,
All right.
I'm going to hang up now.
Okay.
It's been so much fun chatting with you. Chatting with you guys, it's so hard to let go. I'm going to push that red button. Oh wait, it went away. Where's the red button? Come on.
Red
where the hell
button.
did it go now?
Red button. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
That sounds scary.
Well, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And if you have anything extra, you might bring a little warm thing for Jimmy. My guess is he's going to freeze his ass off.
That's his fault, man.
Well, he's coming from Jersey,
He
right?
comes from Jersey,
Over
man.
there.
He probably gonna do it in t-shirt and shorts.
He might. He might. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
See ya. See ya.
We'll miss you, Will. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
This guy. Figure out. Yeah, what should I ride? I guess do a little Swift ride. Some flat and easy.
Do something nice and hilly. Do the Dolomites maybe. Something steep. Oh, come on.
Are you doing different routes for like every hour?
No, I just get on pace partner, stay with a pace partner.
Oh
I've turned into a big fan of the pace partner things.
yeah. Those are kind of nice.
They're nice. Well, they keep me at the right right speed. I don't. I tend to go too slow on my own, unless I'm doing a workout. It's very uncommon that I ride Zwift and I'm not with a pace partner in a race or doing a workout. I can't remember the last time I just did a free ride.
Which is what I do more of the time than not. I do, although I do like this. I'm doing Swift Academy Try, just the bike part,
Okay.
and I do those workouts typically on Wednesday night because of said.
Yeah, you have that session you're riding with.
Yeah, and then I'm doing so I'm doing the McCurry tour. And
Doing the McCurry stuff.
yeah, so I'm doing the tour. I accidentally, so I missed, they had an on the hour start for one of the group rides, and I got like ready, and my bike was all ready, but I went and I know I had to do something for a minute, came back, and I had missed it by like a few seconds the start time, and you can't get into those late.
Oh,
So
that's too bad.
then I noticed that they had a McCurry race that started 8 minutes later. I'm like, okay, doing a McCurry race. So that shows up. I've done one race of 6. The first one.
And you just rode it, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I raced it.
Okay.
It forces you into your group, and right now I'm D because I haven't been racing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I raced, but it wasn't that hard. Because of D. So I finished, I think, 6th out of
6th.
40, something like that.
And now you're going to get category enforcement up to the next one already?
No, not yet. I don't think. You think so?
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I don't know. But chances are I won't do any more of them unless I accidentally.
Accidentally miss another ride and have to go into it.
Yeah, it was one of those I needed to ride just then because I was actually. We have family Zoom every Sunday
Right?
afternoon, and it starts at 3 o'clock. And I've noticed, like, my younger sister, like, so my siblings and my parents are there, and my younger sister, she's always knitting, like, and I think I figured out that she does that to stay calm, because sometimes things get said that are just, might make you not calm.
Right?
family.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm like, well, I need something like that. And like, if she's gonna do that, I'm gonna just ride on my trainer.
Right. Yeah. Would they be upset if you're like riding on your trainer the whole time?
No, so I did it. The first time they were all laughing about it because I put my video camera on.
Right.
And then the second time they didn't even hardly pay attention. I turned the video off at one point, and one of my sisters was like, "Why you turned your video off? Are you still?" And I'm like, "I'm still riding, but that was when I was doing the race. I'm doing the race. It's not for you. You don't want to see this."
Don't want to see me suffer.
I think that it's established now. I can do that every week.
Right. You've tolerized them. That's a nice thing. Be efficient. Do the call and the ride at the same time.
So I had to switch out of full screen mode for Zwift so that I can have the Zoom call.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Or another monitor.
I'd have to get something to put it on because I've got a 32-inch curved screen
Right.
on my desk, my cycling desk. If I mounted stuff on the wall, I'd have a lot more room on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna repaint and then keep not repainting.
I'm starting to look like mission control over here. I've got two 30s. I got two 30s and a 27.
Nice. And are they all HD or
well, the 27 doesn't run 4K.
The other two are 4K?
Yeah.
4K 30s. That's a lot of real estate.
It's a lot of real estate. There's like monitors everywhere.
So you could have like a game going on, like your favorite show going on.
You could. Yeah, I can have a show. I can be streaming. I can have a Discord. I can put up a list of pull powers all at the same time. Right now I'm monitoring my stream health because I had some trouble last time. It turns out it's like so much screen. You can't look at it anymore. There's too much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
A lot to take in.
You're probably looking
Yeah.
mostly one place.
Yeah.
Right in front of you, or straight down.
Straight down.
Straight down at your do-rag.
Right. Well, that doesn't count all the Garmins, right?
Oh, that's right. You got all the Garmin stuff.
Got all the Garmins, and I got the Companion. It's a screen orgy.
Pretty awesome though. Let's see, 8K. Is that good? 55 miles?
8K.
I need to go like 5 more miles.
Okay.
So I was telling Kendra.
I'm on for whatever. I
Just-
have another
just being
30.
Derek right now.
I have another 38 minutes.
38 minutes. So we'll be done in no time.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to drop Maria.
Really? You have to? You have like
I don't want to. Yeah, that warns you if you get too far ahead. If you start dropping, or the pace partner will tell you. So I'm trying to be better.
So do you usually try to finish by like noon on Saturday?
Yeah, I like to, but I'll do whatever's on the training calendar.
Heck is almost. So you did Bridges and the Bridges ride in Missouri.
I did Island Hopper.
Oh, you haven't done the Bridges yet? The
I
Bridges
don't
in
think
something?
so. I don't think so.
Yeah, it was like a cement mixer truck or something like that off the side of the road, and it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
They have some weird things. I'm still trying to figure out what's on that train through the middle of town in McCurry. When you're in town, there's be this train that goes by, It looks like it has these giant, sort of roundish looking pieces. Like pieces of a dinosaur or something. And I see them every time, and I don't know what they are.
It's like Mount Fuji in the background. On there.
Well, they're supposed to be.
Oh, okay. Pretty
There's all these rumors of there being a Mount Fuji ride.
that they're gonna have a climb on it.
Yeah. Now the thing is there's no real Mount Fuji ride as far as I know.
In the real world.
Yeah. And since most of the stuff's patterned after the real world,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know if that's going to be a real thing. Because Ventoux is supposedly Ventoux, and Alpe du Zwift is Alpe d'Huez, and I don't know if they put another mountain, you know, put like the Galibier or the Stelvio and just put it on Fuji and call it good.
You could just use GPS points to
Right.
build it, but
Yeah. So it could certainly be done. But if they were going to call it the Mount Fuji ride, you know, that's a technical climb. That's not a bike ride.
yeah, that's not going to be it. I mean, that's one of those kind where I'd prefer to go round and round, like sort of like the volcano climb is,
Okay.
so they can control the elevation gain.
Well, that'd be good. No switchbacks to break up the suffering.
Yeah, yeah, switchbacks. That's like, you know, Alpe du Zwift, and that's just very little relief.
Right. No. It's just they're just markers to say, well, you have that much further to go.
Yep. I like how they did that, though. That's pretty cool how they show you what number you're on and everything.
Yeah, I think that's really well done.
There's like a giant. This one has like a giant mountainous like a mountain that's carved into like a mask base.
This is one of the new routes.
Uh-huh.
Huh, interesting.
I think we're going to be going inside it, maybe? I don't know, maybe just by it. Scenic. Sandbag the sprint. What else you got going on this weekend? Anything fun?
Well, just the group
working.
ride on Sunday.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah. A lot of driving for me.
3 hours, huh?
Each way, yeah. I hate to lose
Yeah,
6 hours on the weekend.
No doubt. I mean, that's you should drive there tonight, stay overnight. Stay at one of those hotels on the Riverwalk.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Just
have
increases the
dinner
activation energy though.
You've been on the Riverwalk before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not for a while, but I've been down there a few times. It's nice.
Yeah, they do right near Thanksgiving. They do like a sort of a festival of lights thing where
Yeah.
they have a parade of boats.
Oh really? I haven't been there
they're
for
all
that.
lit up. And it's the same day that they light up all of the lights along the Riverwalk for the Christmas lights.
Yeah, I always like the lights on the Riverwalk. They're always real pretty.
Yeah, it's nice. Went there for that one 1 year, and then I tried to get hotel room to the balcony facing
Oh yeah.
the Riverwalk so that I could watch the parade. Family could watch the parade, and turns out we were on like the 20th floor.
Oh.
That was all they had, so it's like looking straight down at the float.
Right.
So I'm like, so we went down to the lobby, and they had a back patio. Watched it from there.
So your room could have been anywhere.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah. Oh. I think I'm going too hard. Ah, darn it. I didn't drop Maria, did I? I was trying to keep up with my ghost partner. Ah,
That's to make you always a little bit better.
I guess.
The rest of the time, a little bit annoyed.
What's happening here? I've got a beacon up front. I guess that's me. Yeah, no, she's way behind. Ah. Join RoboPacer. So I finally dropped her. I was being so good. Because it starts you back on 1 on the multipliers.
Yeah, that's the downside.
I think I'm going to have to move up to Coco.
What base is that?
2-6. Yeah.
So that's a solid effort there.
That's a solid effort. It used to be 2-4, and I could do 2-4 on the flats, but averaging 2-6, I think that may be more than I can do.
A lot. Higher than any of my races lately.
Right? Yeah. Oh, that's true. When you think about it that way. I think I'm doing my races at 2-7.
I was in, DW8, which is supposed to just be a group ride. And this week, I've been doing it for a few weeks. This week I decided that I would try and stay with, whoever's in the front.
Right?
Because they try to keep everybody together normally, but sometimes a few go off the front. And I'm like, if that happens, I want to be with the group that finishes in, the first 4.
Right?
So I did that, and I feel like, I don't know, that wrecked the whole group ride mentality.
Oh, really?
But I couldn't hardly hear anything anyway because of the whole audio issue.
Right.
So I'm just riding, and I'm staying with Rupee and Tim, whoever it was. A couple of guys are just at the front all the time. And suddenly we're like, 30 seconds, a minute, then a minute ahead of some of the riders.
Oh, boy.
It kind of broke. And then, at that point they're like, well, we need to slow down and wait, because we need a 4th. So then we slowed down a little. And
You pretty much have to stop if they're that far behind.
yeah, it just wasn't. And I noticed one of the Barrows was in there, didn't even finish the ride, just quit. Because I saw him, I follow him on Strava. And I felt kind of bad about that. Maybe I need to be in a different group now.
Probably.
It wasn't really my fault, but I was part of the problem.
Yeah. But eight's so mellow. It's not really even a ride. It's almost like going with one of the underpowered pace partners.
Yeah, it's just a group ride. It's not a race. Right?
Yeah. But again, you have such people of wildly different capabilities
Yeah, apparently.
that it's just hard to keep everybody together.
Yeah, we didn't have some more outspoken personalities. Jimmy wasn't on there in our group or this week.
Yeah, Jimmy or
He was the week
Simon,
before.
they're usually the ones keeping them together.
Yeah. Like I say, my plea is that, or my out is, I couldn't hear
You couldn't hear anything.
much of anything with that audio issue. And I already tried to zero out the volume in Zwift. It didn't matter.
Yeah, no, it didn't matter. You had to
Would've
do it
had
on Windows.
left the race.
Yeah.
So I had one of my earbuds just hanging, not in my ear, because like I didn't need that in both ears.
Right. Now, someone, I think Julie had warned us to go change it in Windows.
Oh, she had?
Yeah,
So she knew about the
she knew about the bug. Yeah.
Never heard.
I think she dropped it on the All Watts chat.
Yeah, I don't read all that. There's so
Yeah.
much to read there.
There
Like
is.
all the different channels.
Yeah.
I just go to my groups and I read what they say.
Yeah.
That's usually enough. Switching into all my McCurry gear as I get awarded it. So I've got the pink glasses and the pink socks now.
Okay.
Yeah.
More
Doesn't really
more
go
socks
with-
to me don't mean anything
doesn't
because
really
I'm
go with
never
anything
changing out
else.
of my socks.
Oh yeah, you never change your socks.
No, not after the fire socks.
Oh yeah, fire. I don't have those yet, so
Yeah, once you get them, you'll just have red
40
socks
years.
for the rest of your career.
yep. It is fun to see that when it happens.
Yeah. We have a couple of them where we have a group doing it all at the same time. I think my best is three simultaneous fire trails.
Get that.
Usually at the end of the TTs.
Oh, so depending on the amount of watts you're putting out.
It's 150% of your FTP for up to 15 seconds.
Okay, so that gives you one fire trail.
Well, you have three people doing it at the same time.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You're all sprinting for the line.
Yeah.
minutes to go.
Okay. I need to translate that. I need to translate 8.1 to miles. Let's see. So 5K is 3.1. About half of that. Another 1.55.
That's too much math.
It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be pretty close to 5. Just have to override it a little bit. Bad that I have to come down to this where I just want to get enough miles, and that's about it. They came out and made that strong statement. You cannot include your like run miles and stuff because people were doing it
Oh, okay.
in your bike.
In your Texas Distance Challenge, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there thinking, well, y'all ought to make them not show up in the list that you import. Then
Right.
they really ought to.
You can do that.
They certainly can. They've done a minimal effort on the programming. I don't think they improved it at all this year over last year.
The interface feels a little different.
Okay, but like as far as importing goes, it's still
Trying to think.
you have to sync. You can't sync more often than like I don't know, like once a day or something.
Right.
There's like all
That's a
these
Strava thing.
limitations that are just kind of silly.
Well, the once a day is a Strava thing.
Okay.
I have the same issue with other apps.
Interesting. So that's a limitation, or do you have to have a subscription to get more? or
No,
what?
Strava won't let you do it. I think you can do it more than once a day, but it is limited from
Okay.
Strava.
Big sea serpent / dragon over the water here.
Nice.
Big long green one. Make these fun.
I think I was thirsty today. Drank up all my water bottles.
Good, you're hydrating.
Yeah. Usually I have at least some left, but I finished three today.
You use your tray for some of them? What do you do?
Yeah, I put them. There's a windowsill next to me, and I usually drop
Nice.
one on the windowsill.
It'll keep it cold right now.
Right. There's stuff scattered all over everywhere. I've got salt tabs on the CPU next to me, along with a pickle juice.
Is that like the kind that's made for workouts, or do you just?
Yeah, no, kind of made for workouts. It's convenient. Comes in a little bottle. It's pretty cheap. There's another one that's more compact that I take on rides, but it's more expensive. And it's very different. It's spicy as opposed to sour, but it does the same thing.
Spiced tea, salty.
Yeah, it's kind of spicy sour as opposed to like alum sour pickly.
Yeah.
But it stimulates the same nerve endings. You seem to need less of the other one. So it comes in a little vial you can put it in your back, your jersey pocket.
Concentrated, probably. Huh?
Yeah. and you probably can get like 3 shots out of it. So if you have a long ride, you can it'll cover you in case you get crampy.
Are you still heavy training right now, or what's your training plan looking like?
That's the usual. Just trying to increase my power. So we're back to doing less endurance, more VO2. So kind of doing a VO2 session a week, a threshold session a week. That's the TT, and then another VO2 session, and then endurance on the weekends. That's kind of seems to be how it's.
Right?
Yeah, that seems to be how it's kind of boiling down to. A couple recovery rides in between, and then yoga and stuff.
I think you're fairly religious about it. You don't seem to miss.
No, I try not to. I try not to miss much.
Good. Consistent. I know some people. Have you ever ridden with Heidi?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
She just did another Ironman,
Oh God. Uh-huh.
and she finished it. She did great. It was a real tough one. A lot of people dropped out because of the heat and the wind, but it was up in Waco. But,
Oh, that one. Uh-huh.
but she, like, I know her pretty well, and I know what she does for training, and she's very inconsistent about how she trains. She doesn't have a coach, which, you can get along without one, but you have to have a plan and you have to follow it.
Yeah.
And for a long time, we were trying to talk her into, using a book and for a training plan.
Right.
Because she's like, I don't want to pay for the training peaks. A lot of the training plans are pretty expensive. Like, $20, you get a book, you can enter the workouts in yourself. And she kind of started off that way. I think she got one of her better years of training, but typically she's like all over inconsistent with swimming and then especially running. But she loves cycling, so she does a lot of that. And,
Right. Uh-huh.
the results are, when you do that, she has DNF'd probably half of her Ironmans, which
Oh.
are not cheap.
No.
The registration starts at $750
Right.
for those,
And Training Peaks for the year is
or $100.
right, but it's a small fraction of that ride you DNF'd.
Yep. And yeah, it just blows my mind that she would sign up for these super expensive races, but not take the training seriously.
Right.
I don't understand it.
No, it seems.
And as a friend, I have talked to her about that.
Yeah.
But I'm done. I'm done. I didn't want to lie. I don't want to.
Right. You don't need to berate her about it. It's just,
No.
it's weird. And the thing is also, you can do that kind of stuff when you're 20
Yes.
and you have a lot of potential.
Right. She's
But
50s, so
right, 50s you can't do that.
it's a whole different bag.
It's hard to recover.
Mm.
That's always my biggest problem. Is I can do the rides, but it takes me forever to recover from them.
Well, inconsistency too. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't do something for a while, you definitely lose
Immediately.
something.
Immediately.
I mean, it's just crazy how fast it goes. Your fitness in that sport, whatever, whether it be running, swimming,
I
especially
just,
swimming. I mean, swimming is a technique thing.
yeah.
You have to be in the pool a lot, or and you have to be in open water enough to
To know how to do it.
get consistent. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not one of those innate. Swimming is not innate. It's very learned for humans.
Yeah. So I read a couple of very interesting studies on muscle muscle mass, and especially in older individuals. So one study was they took a group of 50 plus athletes and they had them do weight training. And they did weight training religiously for 6 months. And they were jubilant is that the over 50-year-olds with the weight training were able to put on 3.1 pounds of muscle in 6 months. Because the whole dogma was after a certain age you don't put on muscle.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's not true.
well,
then the-
no.
And then they did another
Have
they did another
deteriorating testosterone, so like the keeping it part is harder.
Yep. The other thing was they did a study where they looked at people who were at bed rest after something like knee surgery or something. And a week of bed rest, they lost 2.9 pounds of muscle.
Are these 50 and older?
They were 50 and older. 2.9 pounds of muscle in 1 week if you don't use it.
That is
Startling.
that's just not fair.
Right. So you got to use it.
Yeah.
You got to use it every day. Otherwise, it goes away.
Yeah, I've heard it said, would you go a day without brushing your teeth because exercise is like teeth brushing.
Oh yeah. No, we need to be much more regular than we are, and we'd be better off for it. And I'm absolutely convinced that all my patients who are falling and wandering around in walkers are doing it because of just poor fitness and especially poor core strength.
I mean, it does eventually you're going to die of something. But like for my grandfather, he was riding his bike into his 90s,
Yeah,
lived to be 107,
yeah,
and eventually he fell and broke his hip.
sure,
And
sure.
that's the writing on the wall. When you're over 100 years old,
Yeah,
they don't operate.
but he did it at 100
yeah,
and not at 70.
right. Yeah, my mother-in-law, she was 73, 74 when she, 70, must have been 73 or 72 when she broke her hip.
Yeah,
And yeah, and her mobility is really, really poor.
I've got a lot of 60 and 70-year-olds who are using mobility devices.
Wow. That sucks for them.
Yeah. Well, and they complain at how long the hallway is at my office. It's like, that should be telling you something.
Yeah, I'd be a terrible doctor. I'd be like laughing when they say that. Haha, what?
Right? That's why you are in my office, because of that.
Yeah. Well, my general practitioner has this in one of her rooms. She's got like a comic on the wall, and it looks kind of Farsighted. I don't know what it is, but anyway, the guy's like, exercise is so hard, takes so much time, and the doctor says, would you rather be exercising for 1 hour a day or dead for 24 hours a day?
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Or even worse, just disabled.
Yeah,
living 24 hours a day
quality of life.
with a poor quality.
Quality of life is critical to happiness, really. I mean, you can't get around, you can't see things, you just want to do things, you can't see
Yep.
the people you want to see. It's
Yep. I got 60-year-olds who hobble down my hallway. I have 90-year-olds who pop up out of the chair, walk down, say, have a nice day. And I look back at the chart and say, how old are you? Because you look 50. And they're 90.
wow, nice.
It's all what you do to yourself.
That's a good motivator.
Yeah.
All right, well, I am done. I'm
Okay.
gonna
Have a nice weekend.
take a shower.
We'll
Yeah.
miss you
yeah,
tomorrow.
definitely
But
helping
you're
out
the
with
smart.
all
You're the
those
smart one.
pictures. I wish that I didn't have to. I'd much rather be
Freezing.
freezing. Yeah, I would. Because, I mean, I don't get a chance to see you guys ever.
Yeah.
Hardly, so.
Yep.
But anyway, have fun. Take lots of pictures.
All right.
follow
We will.
us.
We'll post them. All right.
See ya.
Have a good day. Bye.